And by Teammates Mentoring. Join the team, be a mentor. Visit teammates.org today.
You are looking at Al Papik Field in Crete. NAIA football Saturday, college football Saturday on a glorious fall day in southeast Nebraska. A rivalry of two teams separated by just over 30 miles. Concordia and Doane. My name is Jake Bartecki. Chase Wilkinson on color duty today as always. And Chase, you've been a part of this rivalry. You've been a part of homecoming. By the way, happy homecoming to everybody here at Al Papik Field. But you know what this means to these two teams on the field.
Yeah, I know it's homecoming weekend for Doane. A lot of fans are here out in the stands. It's going to be a packed game. And against the rivalry game, it's just going to make it that more important to try to get this win today for Doane.
Well, you look at this matchup, and obviously Concordia, a very good football team. They've pulled the upsets already this season, and Doane has struggled. There's no doubt about it. They're on a bit of a losing streak here, so this is an opportunity for Doane to turn this thing around with a big upset win today. If you're Jonathan Johnson, how do you kind of teach your players to see it as an upset, not a challenge?
Well, I think this is a great opportunity to knock off Concordia. I mean, they've had a great season so far, upset Northwestern 2 weeks ago, had a bye week last week, and there's nothing more Doane wants to do right now than to, kind of catch them off guard and try to get out of this game today with a win.
All right, we'll step aside. When we come back, we get you ready for kickoff as Doane football in action on this fine Saturday in southeast Nebraska.
For everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back. Sure.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. The wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
And 2 Concordia at 1-6 Doane. Happy homecoming, Tigers fans. And if you're from Concordia, we appreciate you tuning in to News Channel Nebraska. And let's tell you about these two schools, and we're talking schools, not teams. As our school spotlight sponsor is brought to you in part by Currency. And there you see Concordia University. They are the Bulldogs, just under 2,700 enrolled up in Seward, a town of 7,600. And then, of course, the home team are Doane Tigers, who, again, are here for homecoming, and that is in the town of Crete. 7,100, give or take, founded in 1872. Just over 1,000 students. Chase Wilkinson's one of them here at Crete, at Doane in Crete, Nebraska. Well, we talked about this already in the opening segment, Chase, but 4-2, they've already knocked off Northwest. Concordia is a very good team. They do just about everything right, and they've got a really tough defense. I mean, last week just 17 points allowed to Northwestern, 33 allowed to Dordt, and that was probably their worst effort of the season was when they gave up 33 to the defenders. But then they held Briarcliff to 13 points, and those are teams that put up numbers against Doane this season, not only in total points but in yards. You got to try to keep this offense in check.
Yeah, absolutely. This Concordia offense is very talented, a lot of weapons. wide receiver, running back, tight end, and they're going to have their hands full today to try to contain this Concordia offense. And Concordia's defense is also very stellar, very fundamentally sound, not going to give up the big plays, rarely give up a lot of points, so this is going to be a tough task for Doane.
And one thing to make note of, Doane is down a few players today. John DeRiso, wide receiver, and I think he's been a bit of a specialist for Doane as well in the kick return game. Reese Zudevern, Aaron Reyes, they are all out, and that is a couple of big losses there for the Tigers today. Yeah, absolutely. You know, John DeRiso, all those guys are really good players and kind of like foundational rocks for this offense and defense. So, I mean, it's next man up mentality. As the guy coming in, you know, you got some big shoes to fill, but I think they can do it, and they have the players to do it. They do indeed. And I think on the other side, the guy you got to keep your eye on, I think this is a no-brainer, quarterback DJ McGarvey for the Bulldogs. Really strong start to the season for him, completing over 60% of his passes, 15 touchdowns on the year. He's averaging about 50 yards per half, and I think he's pretty strong in the pass game, and he can run too. Yes, he's the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. He makes the right plays, you know, to keep the ball out of harm's way, but he can also tuck it and run. So the Doane defense and linebackers, they're going to have a tough time trying to contain him, get him under pressure. That's the biggest thing for Doane. McGarvey averages 207 yards per game and 17 yards per attempt on the ground. Here come the Concordia Bulldogs as they make their way onto the field here at Al Papik. We'll step aside. Kickoff is coming up on NCN.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. The big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
There's a look at the Doane Tigers, who have made their way onto the playing surface here at Al Papik Field. 1-6 on the year. They've lost 4 in a row. The only Doane win on the season back on September 14th when they knocked off Waldorf 26-7. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Jonathan Johnson's group on offense. Sam Hartman gets the start at quarterback, the freshman for Grand Island. James Miles will be in the running back spot. Carson Reimers, Darnell Riley. John DeRiso out, so don't count him in for this one. Nate Fox at the tight end. Jared Misenmayer at left tackle. Then it's James Keslin, Philip Guthrie, David Garcia, and Blake Bieber on the offensive line. On the defensive side of things, no real changes. Keegan Schuler's at the defensive end spot. The interior linemen, Briggs Songster, Owen Kuntz. The linebackers, Boggs, Zudevern, Simdorn. The cornerbacks are Jaheim Fuller and Cade Wiseman. 3 safeties in the formation for the Tigers in Cooper Hancock, Andrew Brown, Aaron Reyes, who is also out today, so we'll see who Doane elects to go with over there. On the other side of things, for the Concordia Bulldogs, who come in 4-2. Patrick Daberkow's group look like this. DJ McGarvey at quarterback, Mark Arp at running back, Max Bartels, Adam Van Cleve, Austin Jablonski, the receivers, John Goodwin, the tight end. There's the offensive line, Carpenter, Walford, and then the center, Jackson Anderson, Christian Schlepp, and Blake Schlegel. The defensive alignment for the Bulldogs today, Kyle Sterup at defensive end, the interior linemen, Devin Poley and Carson Fehofer. The linebackers, Grinley, Leader, Huss. The cornerbacks, Lyons and Potritz. And then you also have three safeties similar to Doane and Penrod Seller and Dalen Henson for the Bulldogs. A lot of skill on both sides of the football for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, absolutely. This defense is scary, and they don't allow big points, big plays. So Doane's going to have a tough time moving the ball, but they got to hit it on the ground and definitely take care of the football today. No turnovers, and on defense, you definitely have to create turnovers against this offense, because if you don't, they can move up the field really easily.
Concordia's defense has held opponents to single digits 3 times this season, and they only allow 21.3 points per game. Doane won the toss, and here on homecoming, Chase, they elected to try and get this place jumping early.
Absolutely. Packed crowd, homecoming, everyone's coming down from the tailgates. There's nothing more you want to do than punch this football in and go up 7 against Concordia.
Peyton Atwood has the ball teed up at the 35-yard line again. Concordia 4-2 on the year. Last week, an upset of Northwestern, 29-17. Meanwhile, Doane 1-6. They fell at Dakota Wesleyan, 47-21. Atwood gets ready to boot it away, and we are underway on a gorgeous fall Saturday as this one goes through the back of the end zone. No return there from Cade Wiseman, and this Doane offense makes its way onto the field. Chase, this season, Doane 236 yards per game, 86 on the ground, 150 through the air. Those numbers usually aren't going to get you very far.
No, and they have had a tough time with the running game, not being able to get established. Have a good run every now and then, but can't keep it, keep the train rolling. I think for big success this game today, they got to get the running game established, and that opens up the passing game later in the game.
And they're going to open it up here on 1st and 10 from the 25. Sam Hartman, the freshman quarterback from Grand Island Northwest, looks to his left side, and he finds his target, Andrew Wado, and he's brought down on the play after a short pickup. Brought down by Blake Mossentine for the Bulldogs.
It's funny how I said they had the running game going, and they came out and empty. Trips to the near side. Hits Wado on the far side, gain of about 5 or 6.
Got a couple more yards after contact there, so it brings up a 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball at the 31, and now we see James Miles in the backfield. Doane averaging about 4.2 yards per attempt on the ground, but they don't run it very often. Here's another throw to Wido, and he's got another catch near a 1st down, and he gets all 4 he needs to move the chain. So 2 plays, and it's a Doane 1st down.
Yeah, it's the 2nd target area to Wado. Coming in for the injured John DeRiso, able to get him involved early and pick up another 1st down, and that's what you want for this Doane offense, to move the chains, take time off the clock, and really just settle into a groove here.
1st down and 10 to go for the Tigers from the 35. 2 plays, 10 yards. Andrew Wado, both receptions on the season. First time on the opening drive, he's had multiple receptions all year. And now the ball comes out, and it's picked up in stride by Will Potritz, who makes his way down inside the 10. Fumble on the play by Miles, picked up by the Bulldogs defensive back, and Doane with a costly early turnover.
A costly turnover indeed. That's exactly what you did not want to happen. Giving this defense a turnover and setting up their offense down at around the 10-yard line. Now their defense is backed up. The Doane defense has got to make a stand here.
Yeah, and he was brought down by Sam Hartman, the quarterback, with a save of a touchdown. And now this Concordia offense that has been very strong this season, averaging 445 yards per game. Garvey, end zone, 1 play, touchdown, Bulldogs. Adam Van Cleve, 5 deep in the end zone.
Yeah, it looks like McGarvey found him in the end zone on a slant route. Not terrible defense, but just a better ball placement there by McGarvey.
Van Cleve with the touchdown reception. That is his third reception in the end zone this season. McGarvey tosses his 16th touchdown pass. And after the fumble recovery by Potritz, Concordia cashes in on one play. The PAT is up and through by Peyton Atwood, and just like that, Concordia leads it 7-0. A fumble by James Miles, a big return, and then a short touchdown pass to the end zone has the Bulldogs a 7-0 lead. 13:37 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. U-Safe Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
Peyton Atwood gets ready to kick it away here for the Tigers after the touchdown pass by McGarvey to Adam Van Cleve. One play, one score, 7-0 Bulldogs. Cade Wiseman out of the end zone for the return. A couple of moves up the middle as he goes north to south and is brought down around the 25. Well, I thought Doane's offense had a good couple plays there before the fumble chase. Andrew Waito, 2 receptions that moved the chains. 1 for 6, 1 for 4, and then they go to the ground game and have some trouble, which has been the story all year.
Yeah, no, it goes back to the running game, how, just can't get out of that hole of getting some positive yardage and then getting that turnover. That was just very unfortunate for this offense.
Again, Doane averaging over 4 yards per attempt on the ground, but they fumble by James Miles is what forces the turnover. Here's a pass over the middle. That falls incomplete. Here's Rian Green with the fumble for the Tigers on the opening drive. James Miles was in the backfield for that play, but it falls incomplete on the pass by Sam Hartman.
Yeah, Hartman looks like he was under pressure rolling out to his right. Tried to hit Reimers across the field, just a little behind him and a little low.
So that brings up 2nd down and 10. 7-0 the score. DJ McGarvey to Adam Van Cleve, 10 yards on one play after the Green fumble. Miles looked like he was going to get his first carry here. Instead, a pass to the far side of the field. Darnell Riley swung out of bounds after he picks up a first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, good play there by Darnell Riley. He's kind of been a safety valve for this offense all year. Getting another first down for this offense. Is this where you have to continually move the ball? No turnovers. Got to keep moving the chains, moving the ball.
So brings up 1st down, 10 to go. Inside 13 minutes remaining in the opening frame. James Miles gets the carry here. No, it's Hartman on the fake, and Hartman loses the football. And this time it is recovered by the linebacker for the Bulldogs, picked up by Michael Grindy. I don't know who jarred it out, but Concordia was not fooled by the misdirection run. And the ruling is that Sam Hartman was down. We'll see what it looks like here. Oh boy, I don't know.
Oh, it's close.
Patrick Daberkow, I would not be surprised if he challenges the ruling. And we do see a timeout called here by the Bulldogs. This might be to talk it over and think about it.
Yeah, that's a very close play. Maybe Hartman's left leg might have gotten down on that tackle, but immediately after he did fumble that football, that is going to be a close review.
We'll stop for 30 seconds here on NCN, see what Patrick Daberkow decides to do after this.
When the game wraps up, or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Well, I think as we expected, Concordia is indeed challenging the ruling of Sam Hartman being down by contact. There you see the good tackle by Dalen Henson. I think his arm is touching Henson's cleat there. I don't really see a knee or a leg or a rear end touching the turf.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get the ball down to make sure that, to let know he was down, but I think it hit the defender's foot there and popped out.
Well, they will go to the tent at the south end zone here at Alpapic Field, and we'll get the ruling. Again, that would be the second fumble on a run play for the Tigers in as many drives, and they've run 3 run plays. 2 of them now would be for fumbles.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. You wanted to come in this game and not have any turnovers, kind of take care of this ball. And if this is, overturned, this would be a huge blow for this offense.
Again, Rian Green fumbles on the 3rd play of the game. After 2 pass plays for a first down, that sets up the 10-yard touchdown pass, McGarvey to Adam Van Cleve, which has us where we sit right now, 7-0 Concordia, 12:26 to go here in the opening frame. Well, we'll send it to break for 30 seconds, see what they decide here on the Concordia challenge.
Woodhouse Buick GMC has your next vehicle. Whether you're looking for a reliable SUV like the Buick Envision or a powerful truck like the GMC Sierra, our staff will help you find the right vehicle. Take advantage of current offers going on now. Shop in-store or online at WoodhouseBuickGMC.com. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
How liberal is Dan Osborne? Get this, you worked for your Social Security, but Osborne would give those benefits away to illegal immigrants. It's a slap in the face to seniors. Social Security benefits for illegals? Dan Osborne is so far left, he's not right for Nebraska. Deb Fisher fights for us. She stood with Trump to secure our border and protect Social Security. President Trump endorsed. Deb Fisher for Senate.
I'm Deb Fisher, and I approve this message.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life.
Welcome back to Alpapic Field. We have not gotten a determination yet. Looks like here we go.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Second down, Doane. Concordia is charged with team timeout and lose their challenge for the remainder of the game.
Well, that's huge for this Doane offense, not getting that second turnover, allowing to keep the ball, and definitely need to take care of the football, be more conservative on the ground game.
38.
So we'll see what they're able to do after the big break. Out of the shotgun, Sam Hartman. Comes set. Pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Big time play there. And that was the linebacker coming in to knock that one away, Grant Huss off the right edge.
Yeah, great play by Grant Huss there. Harmon's passing to his left, able to jump pretty high and get a hand on that ball for the deflection.
First pass breakup of the season for him. So that brings up 3rd down and 13. Doane has struggled on 3rd down this year. They are just 26% on 3rd. Hartman comes out in the gun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Got to get it to midfield. Hartman feels the heat, throws, pass is caught. Wadeau makes the grab, but he'll be short of the line to gain by about 2, maybe 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Concordia sent 2 linebackers in there for kind of get a blitz to get Hartman under pressure. Wadeau able to keep a foot in there. It's going to be really close to that 1st down marker.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, did not see the flag in the backfield on there, but it is indeed a penalty, and that'll move the chains.
That'll definitely help this offense to add 15 more to that play. That will be able to get the 1st down.
So Doane now all of a sudden in Concordia territory, and just moments ago it looked really doom and gloom for the Tigers. Looked like they had fumbled for the 2nd time in as many drives. It was going to set up Concordia in good field position. Not the case here. Here's a run for James Miles, and he picks up about 7.
That's a pretty good run there by Miles. That was a good push by the interior offensive lineman there. Able to get about 6 to 7, and that's what you want to do too. Able to get the ground game established.
Sam Hartman. First carry after the near fumble, runs off the left edge, gets down inside the 30. Huss there for the tackle.
Tackle by Hoos. 3rd and 2.
That brings up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, it looks like it was
3rd down and 2, excuse me.
You're good. It looked like it was a read option there, and Hartman able to keep it, only gaining a yard. It's going to bring 3rd and short. Kind of in between if you run it or get a short passing concept here.
Boy, that is a long 2 yards, isn't it?
Very.
Doane 1 for 1 on 3rd down today by help of a penalty. Hartman hands off to Miles. He stumbles. The ball might have come out at the end as well. Looks like James was able to jump on top of it, but that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it looks like he stumbled right as he got that handoff there. And Concordia's defensive linemen were already in the backfield. Just didn't have much where to go.
Kellen Meyer on for a very long field goal attempt here. 46 yards. His career long is 51. This is pushing that number here. His career long did come against Concordia 2 weeks ago. The snap is down. The kick is on its way, and it is blocked up front. Picked up by Arp, and he is brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And they'll have it there 1st down and 10.
Wish I could say that looked good, but I didn't think it had enough time in the air.
I'm a little surprised Concordia fielded that. The block on the front there looks like it came from Nick Leader, the linebacker, who had his right hand on it. Transfer from Nebraska.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs on their 5-yard line.
Well, that brings up 1st and 10 from the 5-yard line here for Concordia.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're backed up there on that 5-yard line for this defense. They got the whole field behind them. At least they can try to make a goal line stop here.
Hand off left side, and a big hole. Mark Arp across the 20, still keeps his legs moving before he's brought down by Cooper Hancock, a pickup of 21.
That's just a good run there by Arp. Able to get some good blocks, a couple missed tackles, able to move down the field there.
And we've got an injured Tiger on the field, and it is Hancock who
for defensive injury.
Made the tackle on the play. Will step aside as he gets checked out.
Liberty First Credit Union. It's for you. You live in Nebraska or the surrounding states? Then it's for you. Want to earn cash back on your transactions? Then it's for you. Are you ready to start banking with purpose? Then Liberty First Credit Union? It's for you. We're not your typical credit union. We support you with personalized banking that's open to everyone. Start banking with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union. We're for you.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Creed Area Medical Center, Wilbur and Friend Medical Clinics, and by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Welcome back to Al Papick Field, home of Doane Tigers football on homecoming. And it is first down and 10 to go from the 22 after a 17-yard run by Mark Arp. Gets Concordia out of the hole, and they will go back to Arp here. He gets bottled up and is brought down. Looks like Jared Boggs in there on the stop.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go to the running game for the start of this drive, and they're going to go hurry up.
Second down.
Now, this is a team that likes to keep the ball moving, won't waste too much time. Pressure comes. McGarvey just takes his licks there and tosses one OB, and that'll bring up second down.
There's a flag down there on the far side.
There is indeed. Flag at the numbers at the 30. There you see it on your screen. I didn't see any issues over there. It'd be in the area of maybe a hold on the outside edge.
I agree. It looks like it's going to be on the defense here.
Offside. Defense, number 7. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Here we see it.
Second and 1, the 31.
I don't see much there.
I don't either.
They go back to Arp here. The run game's been working.
Tackled by Jared Boggs.
Bulldogs to this point, averaging 11 yards per attempt, and they move the chains with that one. And off left side, Arp again on another quick play. This time, Doane looks like they win that battle. Taken down on the play by Tanner Simdorn, gain of about 2.
Yeah, that's a good stop there by the defense. I think they're going to do it until Doane stops the running game.
39.
Doane shows a blitz here, and they do bring a blitz on McGarvey that sets up a wide receiver screen. Pass is caught, but going nowhere. Good tackle there by Zach Sundquist, who's one of those defensive backs that's getting some extra work with Reyes out today. And he makes a nice play there. Wraps up Van Cleve.
It's a great play there by that defense, by Wiseman and Sundquist there. Bubble route on this near side. Able to get a quick stop.
3rd and 7 out of the pistol. First third down attempt of the morning and afternoon here for the Bulldogs. Van Cleve makes the catch. Sundquist with the tackle. Ball comes out at the end, and it looks like it is recovered by the Tigers. The ruling on the field is Van Cleve was down by contact. The recovery by Wiseman. There you see him jogging off, but it looks like they'll rule him down by contact. And the punting unit's on, so it's not a fumble, but Doane wins that battle, no doubt.
Yeah, on 3rd and long there, Concordia goes with, he was down by contact there. Goes with the tunnel screen, get those big boys out there blocking for him. Doane able to make a good stop here.
High snap. Punter's able to settle it down, and the kick on its way. Cade Wiseman with a fair catch just outside the 10-yard line, so the Doane offense will come back out onto the field for the 3rd time. We're only halfway through the first quarter. 3 offensive possessions already here for the Tigers, but nothing to show for it, Chase. I think this is an opportunity here to drive down the field, and you've got a lot of field to work with. You're backed up. You got to go down and get a score.
Absolutely. I mean, you're down 7. Don't be urgent. Don't be in a rush, but you definitely got to get some first downs. Get yourself in a better position to get some points on this board. You got plenty of time, and you're only down 7. You could tie this game up right here.
It'd be a nice way to end the first quarter. If it is a long drive, it probably would be the final possession of the opening frame for the Tigers. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. It's got Rian Green back in there after the fumble, and Green gets this carry here, runs forward, hold on to the football this time, and picks up about 4. Good run.
Yeah, well, 4 to 5 yards. You'll take 5 yards every time on the ground game, and that's going to open up the passing game later down in the field.
Brings up second down, 5 to go.
At the 18.
Shotgun set here for Doane. 2nd and 5 from the 17. Hartman feels the heat, scrambles, fires downfield, and the catch might have been hauled in by the tight end Reimers, but he was well out of bounds. Our first quarter today brought to you in part by John Henry's, our family, serving yours. So Doane looking to avoid going 3 and out quickly on this third possession of the ball game. They face 3rd down and 5 from their own 17.
I think they got to stick with the quick game there. I think the Concordia D-line is definitely getting Hartman under pressure. They got to do a quick passing concepts to get the ball out of his hands early.
Hartman 4 of 7 through the air today. Here's a pass left side, looking for Reimers. He wasn't ready for it. Miscommunication between QB and tight end, and the pass falls incomplete. Carson Reimers looks a little frustrated on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they had the screen out to the left for the big tight end. Just a little behind them, hard to catch there. That's unfortunate because it looked like if he would have caught that ball, he probably would have had that first down.
Doane goes 3 and out on possession number 3, and they will kick it away. Adam Van Cleve on to return the punt here from Kellen Meyer. Meyer, the former Nebraska Cornhusker, Ord native, boots this one that takes a roll just past midfield. And Van Cleve fields it off the turf and is swung down. Good aggressive tackle there by Andrew Brown. And Concordia will start just past the 40 at the 42.
Yeah, the mentality for this defense doesn't change. I know they got a 3 and out, and you have to go back on that defense on the field, but mentality doesn't change. You got to get another stop here. Give your offense another shot.
1st and 10 coming up for the Tigers. For the Bulldogs. Tigers defense on the field. 6:45 to go here in the first. DJ McGarvey in the pistol with Mark Arp in the backfield. Arp off the left edge, and he's brought down near the defensive line of scrimmage. Picked up a few more, and he got about 3.
Yeah, it looked like the pistol got an inside zone there. See what Arp could do. They're going to go up-tempo here.
It's been the story all afternoon for Concordia to start this one. Van Cleve wide open down the sideline, and he tiptoes out of bounds just outside the 30. He's already got a reception for a touchdown. Adam Van Cleve makes his 4th catch of the ball game right there.
And that was just Concordia planning and scheming. They ran the ball most of the drive last drive and then went over the top this drive.
Arp running left, and he's brought down on the play. Good tackle for the Tigers defense. Briggs Songster in there for the tackle, along with Jarek Boggs.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Just a 1-yard pickup. Arp with 6 carries for 33 yards. First receiver not named Adam Van Cleve to make a catch for Concordia is Austin Jablonski. He picks up a 1st down with a gain of 10.
That's a different looking play there. It looked like a screen out of the backfield for Jablonski lined up there. Able to work out for him, got another 1st down.
Impressed with Sundquist's efforts here. That's his 4th tackle already. Jablonski back-to-back catches, and he takes a pretty good shot after the play. And he picks up about 4, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I kind of did the same thing right here.
McGarvey had his eyes on the end zone as well.
2nd and 7.
Good rallying tackle. Good hit there by Simdorn.
That prevented any extra yardage on that play. McGarvey with Arp in the pistol. McGarvey will throw to the end zone, looking for Jablonski. Threw it a little low into his backside, and he couldn't make the reversal to make the grab. And it brings up 3rd and 6 from the 17.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there by the defense. You know, McGarvey had all day to throw there. Couldn't find anyone open. Try to throw to Jablonski just behind him. They'll bring up a 3rd down in here for Doane's defense.
Out of the pistol. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, and we've got a whistle. Movement up front, and the finger point begins here between offensive and defensive line.
Yeah, I think that Schuler jumped off sides there.
Number 31 in the neutral zone, causing reaction. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
So it turns 3rd and 6 into 3rd and 1, which if you watch a lot of football or you played football, know anything about the game, quite a difference.
Yeah, definitely. 3rd and long, now to 3rd and manageable here.
Arp, right up the gut. He didn't get much, but I think he had enough for the 1st down. Initial spot would lead to that conclusion, and it is indeed a 1st down. Pickup of 2, Briggs Songster on the tackle. Concordia wasting no time. McGarvey lost the ball, juggled it with Jarrett Boggs, and Concordia will just take their licks as McGarvey falls down for the sack. I think it was take a sack or turn the ball over deep in your own end.
Yeah, it looked like they were doing a read option, but it turns out they had no option there. I mean, Doane's bottled that up really well.
2nd down and 14. McGarvey out of the empty backfield, fakes the pass, left, hits Jablonski, who makes his way inside the 5. There is a flag down at about the 12-yard line, which would have been in the area of the line of scrimmage. And we'll see what the call is here. Jablonski, body language would lead you to believe it's on the Bulldogs.
Ineligible man, downfield, offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And that's going to get you in trouble there, doing all those tunnel screens, those screen passes. Linemen are able to get too far downfield, and they're going to call that.
That was Christian Schlepp, the right guard.
2nd down and goal at the 21.
So 2nd and goal from outside the red zone. You don't hear that very often as DJ McGarvey comes set from the 22. Fake the handoff to Arp. McGarvey looking end zone. Pass falls incomplete. Was looking for one of his favorite targets down the sideline. He was looking for Dylan Russell, the tight end.
It's pretty good coverage down there by that Doane defender there. Not able to get that flag. Just great defense, good technique. 3rd and long here.
Today's game brought to you in part by City Bank and Trust in Crete, member FDIC. 3rd and goal from the 22 here for the Bulldogs. McGarvey steps up, has room to run, says why not, and he'll angle out of bounds and be swung down on the far sideline. Tackle made by Zach Fox, and it brings up 4th down. So a good momentum shifting defensive stop if you're Doane. But if you're the offense, you got to try and help out this defense, especially if they hold them to just 7 or even a field goal.
Yeah, no, the defense has been doing a pretty good job other than that one red zone score, but bend don't break mentality here, able to hold them to 3. I'd say that's a big win.
Atwood on for the field goal of 22 yards. Kick is on its way, and the kick is good. Doane's defense holds thanks to a couple of Concordia penalties and some big-time Tiger tackles. And with 2:48 to go here in the 1st quarter, it's a 10-0 Bulldogs lead. 2 Southeast Nebraska teams going at it on NCN.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Wiseman and Brown deep for Doane.
2:48 to go here in the 1st quarter. It is a 10-0 Concordia lead over Doane. The Tigers with a defensive stop deep in the red zone. They're able to hold it to 3 points. A Peyton Atwood field goal from 26 yards. Kick is away here. And Cade Wiseman will watch this one soar over his head, puts his arms out, and takes the touchback, which will bring the ball out to the 25, first down and 10. My name is Jake Bartecki. Chase Wilkinson joining me here on a homecoming weekend edition, homecoming day for Doane University. Concordia leads at 10-0. Tiger fans would love to see their team pull off an upset and snap this 4-game losing streak against their rival from Seward County. First and 10 here for the Tigers. Ball on their own 25. It's been a fumble, a missed field goal, and a punt. The first 3 drives of the ball game for the Tigers, as they start with James Miles III, who runs off the left edge, picks up about 3.
Not a bad run there by Miles, but what I like is that he covered the ball up, realized that they've been having trouble, holding on to the ball in the running game. I like how he covered that up, not able to even get close to a fumble there. That's going to be beneficial for this run game.
Second down, 7 to go. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line.
28.
Nearing the end of the first quarter at Al Papik Field. Already 4 offensive possessions in the ball game for the Tigers. Got just 45 yards to show for it. Sam Hartman over the middle. Pass complete.
Pass is caught by number 44, Nate Fox.
Nate Fox, the second-string tight end, over the middle. Sort of seems like Jonathan Johnson's looking for the intermediate passing game or short passing game to move the ball down the field, because you're getting chunk yardage plays, but you're also able to take some time off the clock because you're staying in bounds.
I agree. The crossing routes, mesh routes concepts, that's going to be beneficial for not only these wide receivers in this wide receiver core, but also Sam Hartman able to get the ball out quicker.
They're down, 4 to go. Ball from the 31, shotgun set, 2 to either side. Concordia showing blitz, and they bring 3. Hartman picks it up, runs for what should be enough for the first down. I think he got about 6, and the chains are moving.
Yeah, good job by Hartman there. Way to improvise, way to scamper for a first down.
First and 10 for the Tigers at the 39.
They'll take that every day.
Sam Hartman with 3 carries now in the ball game, and that puts him back into positive yardage. He's got 3 for 4 yards. He's been sacked once. Snap back to Hartman, and he hits Andrew Waito in stride. He's got 10 yards in the first. A flag comes in after the tackle near the 40-yard line. And we'll see what the call is. Officials walking over to pick up the flag. Maybe there is going to be no call here. Well, now it looks like we'll have an announcement. Doane's walking backwards.
Ineligible man, downfield, offense, number 69. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down. Please set the game clock to 40 seconds, 4-0.
Yeah, so that's the senior offensive lineman, Blake Bieber, 6'4", 280. So now both teams with an ineligible man downfield call, Chase, and here's a look at it.
Yeah, he definitely was a little downfield too far. I think they get a leeway of 2 yards for linemen. Definitely was over that.
Shotgun set. And this is Rian Green, who runs right. Another flag comes in here, this one right at the line of scrimmage. It was 1st and 14 after the penalty. We might see 1st and 19. There's the signal from the umpire. Hold against the Tigers. I didn't see who the guilty party was for Doane.
Holding, offense, number 57. 10-yard penalty, first down.
And this time it's David Garcia, 57. Right there, brings the defender to the turf. Easy call.
Yeah, easy call, but I mean, these are costly penalties for this offense. You definitely cannot have these in your drive.
4th penalty of the day for the Tigers. That gives them now 25 penalty yards, and it's 1st and 25. Snap back to Hartman. Pass is incomplete. Zach Fox couldn't haul it in. Bobbled it off his knee and out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like he was having a gain of 8 or 10 there on this out route by this tight end. Just couldn't hold on to it right there.
Second down and 25. 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun set again for the Tigers. Hartman feels the heat, sees a lot of green grass up the middle, takes off, and he picks up about 7 or 8. It'll be well short of the line to gain 3rd down after this. That's the end of the opening quarter. 10-0, the Bulldogs leading in a battle of Seward and Saline County. End of 1. We've reached it. 2nd down coming up when we come back.
The Chinese Communist Party weaponizes technology, from spy balloons to cyber attacks. And they use TikTok to target our kids and push their propaganda.
Conservative fighter Pete Ricketts.
That's why I was the first governor in America to ban TikTok on state devices and help pass a law banning our adversaries from owning TikTok. Now I'm working to fight China spying and stop the communists from buying our land. Enough is enough. I'm Pete Ricketts, and I approve this message.
The air inside your home can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outside air. John Henry's priority is keeping your home safe and healthy for you and your family. Cleaning your home's air duct system is an important part of that goal. Our service professionals will clean your air ducts using top-of-the-line equipment that pulls air in reverse through the duct system, while using compressed air and agitation tools to remove unwanted particles. Once the air is discharged, it runs through 3 stages of filtration, leaving your air duct system restored and functioning cleaner than ever. Contact John Henry's today and schedule your steps to a healthier home.
Coached by head coach Ashley Lyon and assistant coach Sonia Almodovar. Thank you.
3rd down and 20 coming up after we reach the end of the first quarter. It is a 10-0 lead for Concordia. All things considered, how the game started for Doane. 3rd play offensively, you fumble, you allow a touchdown. I think they've responded pretty well. Offense needs to get some things going.
I agree. You know, this defense has set up in tough positions here on the red zone a couple times. Offense needs to move the ball.
Brings up 3rd down and 20. Snap back to Hartman. Feels the heat, fires, complete. Pass hauled in by Reimers, and a hit comes in, and a flag follows. See what the call is here.
Might have got an illegal block there, right in front of Reimers.
Reimers having a conversation with the official who unhooked the flag.
Personal foul. Block for the waves. Offense.
There you go. Good call, Chase.
That penalty is declined. Result play, 4th down.
Another killer.
Another penalty, another killer. I mean, you can respect him. After Reimers caught the ball, he went to go, lay a block for him, but I think he just aimed too low.
4th and 13 coming up. Kellen Meyer will boot it away. Ooh, he nearly had that one blocked. Adam Van Cleve at the 10 signals for the fair catch. And around the 10-yard line is where Concordia will start. 1st down and 10. Up 10-0. So now you got Concordia backed up. The defense made a stop deep in their own red zone, held Concordia to a field goal, took advantage of some Bulldog penalties that cost them 21 yards, which is where they ended the drive. So, do the math, that prevented a touchdown. Now you got to see if you can turn that momentum here into flipping this field for the offense.
Yeah, last drive, they was kind of a bend don't break. I mean, they did move down the field, but in the red zone, they held up, made some key tackles. I think they need to stop them earlier this drive.
So from the 10-yard line, DJ McGarvey, the Bulldogs starting QB, takes the snap and throws in the flat. Austin Jablonski, a grab, and he's brought down. Cooper Hancock on the tackle. Good to see him back in the ball game for the Tigers.
Just looks like a simple screen route, but that was a really good block there by Jablonski. Oh, Jablonski actually took that, my bad.
2nd down and 3 to go. First carry of the ball game. Or the 2nd string running back here for
carrying the ball for the
Tigers.
Number 7,
Carlos Collazo.
First down.
Big stocky running back, stands at 5'10", 215. That's a load to bring down.
That is a wrecking ball right there.
McGarvey, deep drop, that'll fire on a hook route to Jablonski, who has himself another reception. Make it now 5 catches for Austin Jablonski. That's good for another Bulldog first.
38.
McGarvey's able to find Jablonski in these short routes, and it's working out well for this offense.
Again, Jablonski with the grab. This time he's smothered on the play by Wiseman. What's the benefit as quick as Concordia is moving things on offense?
Well, it's really tough for the defense to get set when they're going up tempo like this. They showing them different looks. It's harder for the defense to get set and know their assignments.
2nd and 5. Jablonski downfield makes the catch in stride. Cade Wiseman trips him up inside the 15-yard line. Austin Jablonski with his 6th catch of the ball game for over 30 yards. That one goes. And Concordia in business here inside the 15.
That was a great double move there by Jablonski. Little stop and go, able to get the cornerback off guard.
Handoff here on the ground. A flag trickles in at the very end. Collazo with his 2nd carry of the drive. Been a lot of time in between the flag and the call on a couple of these penalties.
I agree.
So here's the call.
Personal foul. Block both ways. Defense, number 31. Half distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Another illegal block charged to Doane here, this time on the defensive side. Keegan Schuler, the guilty party.
Timeout. Doane, their first charge. Timeout.
Probably a good decision for the Tigers here. A couple of momentum plays for Concordia and a big penalty there against the Tigers. Concordia looking to stretch this lead to 3 scores, threatening up 10-zip here in the 2nd.
Once again, we have a full halftime show.
Just finished an epic game? Keep the excitement going with a stop at Good To Go Convenience Store on your way home. Refuel with a fresh coffee, grab a tasty sandwich, and fill up your tank to be ready for the next adventure. Whether you're celebrating a win or discussing the highlights, Good To Go has all your post-game refreshments covered. Make it a part of your game day routine.
Good To Go post-game snacks.
Jason brought up a good point. You don't usually see that kind of blocking penalty called against the defense. Jonathan Johnson looking for an explanation from the stripes.
Yeah, I agree. You know, that was called on Keegan Schuler there for a lower chop block, basically. But they called it on defense, and that's usually about 90% of the time an offensive call. I'm just a little shocked on that.
And this is a conversation that began when we went to break. Now just wraps up. Well, 1st and goal here for the Bulldogs at the 5-yard line with a chance to make this a 3-score game early in the 2nd quarter. Now, might have been thanks to a couple of penalties, but credit the defensive effort by the Tigers, down at this end in their own red zone on the last drive.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that Concordia was able to move the ball right down the field into the red zone. And Doane defense definitely stepped up. They definitely do the same thing here.
1st and goal, 5-yard line. Interesting formation here. They've got a lineman in the formation, and he is going to bulldoze his way down to the goal line. Did we have the big man score? I think he's down at the 1. It was Christian Schlepp, the offensive lineman, who starts the game at right guard. 280-pound senior from Manhattan, Kansas. They're going to give it back to him here, and Doane bottles him up.
Carrying the ball, number 58.
You got to love it.
Oh,
For
you
Patrick
always
Dabrika. You got to love the big man touchdown.
You always love the big man trying to score. That's one of his dreams right there. But Doane's telling him, not today, big boy, not today.
Hands on his hips, shook his head, said, darn it, looked like after those couple of plays. He had two good cracks. I think the best chance was the first one when he lined up as the quarterback.
Absolutely. Got about 5 yards on the first gain.
McGarvey will hand off to Colasso, and he is blown up in the backfield. Jared Boggs, the first one there.
Another great goal line stop there. Looked like maybe number 7 jumped off sides, but Boggs was answered to the call right there. Got in the backfield very early.
That was a big-time stop there for the Tigers. Looking to do it again here, and going for it on 4th and goal are the Bulldogs. Turning point in this first half. McGarvey will throw. Has time, fires, and it is nearly intercepted, but the pass falls incomplete. McGarvey was looking back left corner to John Goodwin, the tight end. He was not in the area, and Cade Wiseman nearly with the interception. And Doane will take over another stop in the red zone for the Tigers.
Yeah, definitely looked like a little bit of confusion between Goodwin and McGarvey. Wiseman almost got the interception there, but all in all, that's a great goal line stop from this defense. Able to give the offense another opportunity. I know it's backed up, but able to keep points off the board is huge.
First down, 10 to go for Doane at their own 6-yard line. Concordia started that last drive at the 10. Concordia starts this one, or Doane starts this one at the 6, and Wadeau makes a catch on the opposite side and tramples his way past the line to gain for the first down.
I think Wadeau's doing a really good job in this game of getting open on these slant routes. I think Armin needs to try to find him more, because I think he's coming open pretty well, and he's picking up first downs.
And again, he's getting that start in the place of John DeRiso, who's out today with an injury. James Miles runs to his left, picks up a couple. Speaking of Andrew Wadeau, 4 catches for 31 yards. Not a bad start to the ball game.
No, definitely. I think they're doing a great job of that, finding him.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Fisher's Beer, Wine, and Spirits in Crete. It's all you need to know. Second down, 7 to go. You ever been to Fisher's, Chase?
I've been there a time or two.
Been there a time or two? Good store?
Good store. Great store.
Second down, 7 to go from the 22. Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers right. Hartman in some trouble, scampers away and finds his man, and it's Wadeau again who hauls it in for the first down. I don't know if he hung on to that one hitting the ground, but it seems like Andrew Wadeau could be the favorite target of Sam Hartman on the day.
Little down, low to his right. Great catch there by Wadeau. Able to pick up another first down.
Working quickly here is Doane. Green with a pass to the right side on the reception. And that one goes for nothing. Dalen Henson there for the tackle. That is Henson's second tackle for loss on the morning.
Second down.
Second and 14, a 4-yard loss.
At the 27.
You can't have these negative plays like penalties or negative yardage plays. You need to stay ahead of this chains here.
Second and 14, 9 minutes to go. When this one gets snapped, Green runs off the right edge, and he is brought down in the play, brought down by Kyle Sterup off the defensive end spot.
Kyle Sterup is a great defensive end, able to get to the outside and stop in that outside zone play right away. Never had a chance to get started there.
Well, it brings up 3rd and 13. Doane, 2 for 5 on 3rd down today. Both of them that they've converted have been outside of 10 yards, and this one is 3rd and long. Pattern continues. Doane should be able to pick this up. Hartman feels pressure, fires, pass, complete. Darnell Riley with 2 feet down, just shy of the 40, but that's about 5 yards short of the line to gain, maybe a couple more. And it brings up 4th down. Decision time for Jonathan Johnson.
was a great catch there by Riley. Just only wish he was a couple yards farther.
Jonathan Johnson's going to keep the offense on the field here on 4th and 3, at least for now. One wide receiver right, two to the left. And they got the flag, and it's a free play here for Sam Hartman. He airs it out, going deep downfield for Wado, and the pass falls incomplete. Wado was looking for a flag down near the 20. Sam Hartman does his best Aaron Rodgers impression, gets the jump, and gets the flag, which will move the chains.
That's an Aaron Rodgers play 101 there. Make him jump off sides and throw it deep. Give your wide receiver a chance. Looked like Wado was trying to get it. He's looking for a flag as well.
Offside. Defense, number 7, in the neutral zone of the snap. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
There's the call. Here's the jump. Hartman knew it. Saw him point at the linebacker. He had the chance downfield.
At the 44.
In this offense, you're definitely going to take that. It keeps the drive alive, keeps the chains moving. You're almost to midfield now. You got to continue this.
Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers to either side. Hartman, Darnell Riley with the reception there, and he hung on to a SWAT attempt to knock it free by Dycourt. Riley with another catch, that one good for 11 and a first down.
It's another good toe tap catch there by Darnell Riley. They're able to find him on the outside routes, and it's helping. Another first down.
Jonathan Johnson said something that resonated with me a couple of weeks ago after a loss for Doane. Said when this team plays together, does the fundamental things right, they can play with anybody in the country. And you're sort of seeing that here on this drive. Obviously, Doane has had penalty problems today, but they played clean on this drive, and they're moving the chains.
Absolutely. They've been a cohesive unit on this drive, mixing a little bit of pass here and there, good runs. It looks like we have someone down right now.
We have an injured Tiger down on the field. It brings up 2nd and 6 when we come back.
This broadcast is brought to you by See the Trainer. Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't see just anyone, see the trainer. And by News Channel Nebraska. Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
It was Philip Guthrie, the injured offensive lineman, on the field for Doane. He trotted off under his own power. 2nd and 6, 7:09 to go here, second quarter, which is brought to you in part by Steve Carper and the crew at O Street Carpet. 10-0 Concordia here as Doane gets back to work on offense midway through the second. Wado went in the backfield, rotates out. Hartman under pressure. Looked like he had evaded the sack for the entire way, and then finishing him off on the back end on a really nice bring down was the defensive lineman for the Bulldogs. And it brings up a big loss. Kyle Sterrup with the sack.
Yeah, Hartman was under pressure pretty early that play, and he just had no chance to escape.
Sterrup with his 2nd tackle for a loss today. Third and 15. Pressure again. Hartman gets rid of it. Darnell Riley made the catch. I think he was way out of bounds, and he was, says the side judge. And it brings up 4th down. Well, the sack was the drive killer.
Yeah, I mean, the negative plays. It could be penalties. It could be sacks. Could be negative yardage plays, runs. But, I mean, they looked like they were on the move before that injury timeout, and then it just stalled.
Kellen Meyer back to kick. Adam Van Cleve, who has a receiving touchdown today, the only touchdown in the ball game, standing around the 10. And this is a good boot by Kellen Meyer, a little too good, as it reaches the back of the end zone for a touchback. Concordia will start the drive at the 20, 6:07 to go here in the second quarter. Today's game on NCN is brought to you in part by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. He's Chase Wilkinson. I'm Jake Bartecki, Danny Alvarado, everybody on our great News Channel Nebraska crew on site here on a nice, warm, but not hot fall afternoon in southeast Nebraska. 76 degrees here at Al Papik Field. Mark Arp reverses course on the first play of this drive for Concordia. He ran about 20 yards to pick up about 2.
Yeah, definitely not north and south right there. Just could not find an open lane for him big enough to run. Good job by Doane's defense not giving outside containment and rallying.
2nd and 8. Pistol set. And the snap back to the quarterback, McGarvey. This one skips to Austin Jablonski and falls incomplete.
Number 98 has come out for one play.
3rd down and 8 to go. And looks like we have a substitution here. I think somebody lost their lid for the Tigers. I'll have to take a seat. 3rd down, 8 to go. Concordia today, 1 for 4 on 3rd down. Doane, on the other end, 2 of 7. Neither team's been outstanding. McGarvey to Jablonski, who juggled it on the hit. I think he's able to hang on to it, and it should be enough for the first down. Jaheim Fuller in coverage, and the chains move.
Yeah, 3rd down and long there. I mean, you obviously know that McGarvey's going to look to one of his favorite targets there in Jablonski, able to pick up that first down.
Jablonski with 7 catches for 94 yards. Here's Mark Arp, who runs forward, stumbles, picks up about 9, maybe 10, and it is enough for the first down. Mark Arp's having himself a nice game as well. It's a quiet 9 for 48 for him, and he's got a 17-yard long run. Here's a pass that's tipped and intercepted. Picked off in the secondary by Andrew Brown. McGarvey tossed one over the middle, and he's wanting a flag here on a late hit or maybe an offsides on the defense. It was tipped up front, tipped by Schuler, intercepted by Brown.
No, that was a great play there by the linebackers. I think Tanner Sindorn got a paw on it. It was going to be a throw over the middle. That's definitely what this defense needed.
And the officials are having a conversation about something. I don't think it's a flag. But DJ McGarvey was adamant that something didn't look right defensively, but it doesn't matter. Doane takes over. The freshman Andrew Brown with the interception. 1st and 10 from the 46. Snap back to Hartman, who looks to his right. Darnell Riley led him too far out of bounds.
It looked like Riley was going to be open there. Just maybe the throw by Hartman, they're just out of reach for them. And this is where, for Doane's offense, about a 4-minute drive. You got 4:46 left in the second quarter. You got to take up most of this clock and get in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 to go. 4 minutes and 46 seconds until halftime. And stick around at the half for our halftime highlights, brought to you in part by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Stunning engagement collections, exceptional diamonds, dazzling gemstones. They can all be found at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. And here's a big gainer down the middle of the field. Andrew Wado again. It's been Jablonski for Concordia. It's been Wado for Doane, but hold everything. There's a flag at midfield.
Oh, man, if this is coming back, that's a drive killer. Great route by Wado. Able to get down to about the 15.
It's got to be at least the 4th or 5th play of over 20 yards to be killed by a penalty.
Offense, number 54, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And that penalty on James Caslin. Seen a lot of rotating on the offensive and defensive lines for Jonathan Johnson today. And you wonder if just not having the reps for some of these players is causing some of these mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these are just like personal personal, like, mistake fouls that we cannot have there for Doane.
Snap back to Hartman. Pressure comes. Fires over the middle. Rian Green takes a really good shot and is brought down after a pickup of about 3 yards. Good tackle by Nick Leader, who already has a blocked field goal today for Concordia.
Yeah, just couldn't find anything deep. Had to take the safe out underneath to Rian Green. Got a pretty good lick on him, too.
3rd down and a dozen coming up. Doane today on 3rd down is 2 for 7. A little surprise in Bloomington, Chase, 49-7 Indiana over Nebraska. I know a lot of people from around this area probably had their eyes on that one. That's a little surprising to me.
Very surprising.
Hartman drops back to throw. Here comes the pressure, and he's able to escape and find Carson Reimers, who makes the catch. Gets Doane a few more yards, well short of the line to gain. Dalen Henson with the hit in the backfield on the quarterback. He's had a nice game today. I mean, he has to have gotten to the QB at least 4 or 5 times, and he's got a couple TFLs.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be another sack there on Hartman, but able to get it out to Reimers, pick up a little more, get almost to midfield. But again, they have to punt it away.
Kellen Meyer to kick here. 3 minutes to go. And this boot, pretty good. We'll see if it can coffin corner its way, but it won't. Trickles through the end zone. 2:53 to go until halftime. 10-0 Concordia with the lead. You got to think they're thinking drive down, score a touchdown here, because they've got the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah, no, they're definitely stress-free right now, starting at their own 20. I mean, they don't have to score before half, but they'd love to get in the end zone, go up 17, go up 3 possessions, and they get the ball at half. I mean, this Doane defense did a really good job last drive of getting that interception. They need to find a stop here again.
1st down, 10 to go from the 25. Arp, right up the middle. And he's tripped up just shy of the 30-yard line.
That's about 9 yards.
About 9-yard pickup there for Arp, who's now got 10 carries for 59 yards, so just shy of 6 yards per attempt. Concordia's offense has done a really nice job moving the football. Chase, this one's incomplete to the right side. They just haven't been able to convert in the red zone. They've got a field goal, a touchdown, and an empty trip. And you got to remember, one of those, the only one they had the touchdown on, was set up by a fumble recovery inside the 5.
Right, no. They have trouble in the red zone, but also Doane defense is doing really good in the red zone. So
there's a carry up the middle here. Plenty good for the 1st down on 3rd and short. Art picks up 7. Yeah, you know, the other thing, you got to look at the last possession for Concordia. Ran an offensive lineman 2 plays out of the backfield there, which Doane was ready for and not fooled by.
Yeah, no, they've been done a really good job of kind of keeping. Great
Garvey
catch
with a phenomenal catch, blanketed by Cade Wiseman.
Tackled by number 8, Wiseman.
I think Concordia is doing a really good job and kind of doing a 2-minute drive here, is mixing in some run and pass. I mean, Arp's had great running lanes to run through, and he's having himself a great half.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout here in Crete, as Concordia leads at 10-0 with 2 minutes to go until halftime. It's been the Austin Jablonski show offensively for the Bulldogs. 8 catches for 111 yards. And Concordia's got the ball in Tigers territory. We'll be back after this.
Woodhouse Buick GMC has your next vehicle. Whether you're looking for a reliable SUV like the Buick Envision or a powerful truck like the GMC Sierra, our staff will help you find the right vehicle. Take advantage of current offers going on now. Shop in-store or online at WoodhouseBuickGMC.com. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
First and 10 for Concordia from the 46-yard line. They lead it 10-0.
First and 10 at the 46.
Pistol set here for the Bulldogs out of the timeout. And a pass over the middle, broken up. Really good coverage again by the Doane secondary. I think that's probably been one of the best parts of the game for them. Andrew Brown had an interception on the last possession. Wobbly pass, and he's able to prevent the receiver from hauling it in.
Absolutely. Great hit there by Andrew Brown. Able to get the break up, 2nd down and 10.
Snap back to the quarterback. McGarvey looks downfield, and that is just the 3rd different receiver to haul in a pass today for Concordia. It's Thomas Meadow who makes the reception.
Thomas Meadow.
That's a great throw and catch there. Good toe tap, able to get the foot inbounds. It's a great catch.
Meadow, 6'1", 205-pound senior out of Spring, Texas. And I think we have a timeout, so we'll take one as well. 1:51 to go until halftime. 10-0 Concordia, but the Bulldogs threatening inside the 30.
New home on the horizon? Loan it to own it. Need a new car to keep you moving? Loan it to own it. Looking for a new adventure? Loan it to own it with Liberty First Credit Union. Liberty First Credit Union is there for every step of your journey. Anyone can join to receive low payments and fixed rates to help get you through every new milestone. When you're ready to own it, loan it through Liberty First Credit Union.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
First down and 10 to go coming up for Concordia from the 27. Our mistake, it was not a timeout. It was a challenge by Jonathan Johnson to see if Meadow did have the foot down. We saw it on our Beatrice Community Hospital and Health Center instant replay. It sure looked like he did, and I thought I saw some black turf marks get kicked up as well. Officials taking a good long look at this one, though.
Yeah, I definitely saw a great catch there by that wide receiver there, but it looks like he definitely got his left leg in. But again, you can never be too safe.
Would have been a gain of about 32 on the reception. It is a turning point in the ball game as well, because without it, you're looking at the ball spotted near midfield versus right here where it's inside the 30. It was Thomas Meadow who had a 19-yard catch. There you see the officials in the tent. Here's a replay and a look at it again. What say you, Chase?
I mean, that is very close off to that sideline against the white mark. But that's a tough angle to see from this side of the field. Yeah, I think that's a catch. I think he did maintain possession and get that foot down.
In the press box, looking for family member.
Wow, this is a long look because they challenged this as we went to break. And you see the referee still in the tent trying to get a perfect read on this one. 10-0, Concordia with the lead. Concordia's dominated the game offensively, 250 total yards to Jones' 116. They also lead in yards per play at 6.6 to 3.5 for the Tigers. Here comes the call.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. The catch First down, Concordia at the 27. That is a charge, timeout to Doane, their second of the half. Doane is out of challenges for the remainder of the game.
I think it's the right call.
No, I definitely agree. I think they got it right. I think he did maintain possession and get that foot down.
At the 27.
First down and 10 to go from the 27 after the completion. And you heard the referee announce no challenges the remainder of the way for the Tigers. They've now 0 for 2 on challenges in this first half. Running left. Arp is brought down. Doane's now also down to just one timeout the remainder of this first half if they were to get the ball back. 100 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good rally and tackle by the Doane's defense, but I think Concordia is just going to take time off the clock and try to get a score before the end of the half.
Arp will get the carry here. And he runs for a first down. Jared Boggs with the tackle. Pickup of 11.
First down, Bulldogs.
Arp's doing a great job there, staying patient, staying behind his lineman and find that open gap. He's having himself a really good first half.
Arp on the carry.
Arp with another touch here. And he picks up a couple.
And Geiken on the tackle.
Second down and 9 coming up. 1 minute to go. Snap back. Here's a throw to the end zone, and Meadow hauls it in. Concordia is able to cash in with under a minute to go in the first half. Thomas Meadow had the challenged catch down the sideline. He gets his second reception of the ball game here, and it's good for the touchdown.
They've been doing a really good job on their double move wide receiver routes, the out and ups, the stutter and go. I think they've been finding a lot of success in those routes, and they are able to put another 6 on the board.
Meadow with the reception of 14 yards. Atwood on for the PAT. He's converted both of those and a field goal, and he splits the uprights on this attempt right here. Thomas Meadow with the touchdown on the reception from DJ McGarvey. Can't do much better than this. 10 plays, 80 yards in 1 minute and 58 seconds. A perfectly executed 2-minute drill by Concordia. 55 seconds remain in the first half. It's 17-0 Bulldogs.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
We welcome you back to Al Papik Field in Crete. 55 seconds to go in the first half. 10 plays, 80-yard scoring drive, capped off by a 14-yard touchdown by Thomas Meadow. Second passing touchdown of the ball game for DJ McGarvey, who has 2 touchdowns and a pick today, as Atwood gets ready to boot it away, as Doane's offense will retake the field. Andrew Brown fields it at the 10. Runs east to west. Flag comes in as he's brought down past the 20 to the 22. We'll see what the call is here. I'm guessing some sort of illegal block, and we've seen quite a few of those today.
Yeah, I think it is going to be on Doane again, and they've had a lot of penalties on themselves this half. They got to do something at halftime to kind of clean up the act.
Officials having a conversation here.
It has taken a while for them to kind of make a call after they throw that flag.
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, receiving team, number 42. Half the distance to the goal, first down, Doane.
another blocking penalty against the Tigers, and that's been a problem here today. And if you're Jonathan Johnson, you're going to watch this tape. How do you kind of correct that in practice?
Well, I don't know, but I think at halftime there definitely needs to be a discussion about how much penalties they're getting and how much yards they're taking off of the board. I mean, they have got to clean that up if they have a chance to this game.
Carry up the middle
Miles
here.
on the carry.
James Miles.
Good for about a yard.
Gets a yard. And Doane with one time out left, 40 seconds to
Hughes
go.
on the tackle.
So
Second
17-0, Concordia with a late score to push it to a 2-score ball game. Join us at halftime, presented by Visit Kearney. Find it all in the central Nebraska town of Kearney. Victory formation, but it's not a win in the first half for Doane. They trail it 17-0. Hartman takes a knee. Doane will have the ball to start the second half. Chase, quick thoughts.
Well, I think, for defensively, I think they've done a pretty good job other than the couple touchdowns they've got. But in the red zone, they've been pretty stellar. I think they need to continue it and definitely cannot keep Concordia from driving down the field and getting into that red zone. For offense, they haven't done much. They need to get something going. I think they need to turn to the passing game. They definitely have to, down 3 scores coming out of halftime. I think they got to put the ball in the air more.
All right, we'll step aside. Halftime, presented by Visit Kearney, is coming up. 17-0 Bulldogs winning the battle of Seward and Saline counties on NCN.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
At Woodhouse Ford, we make car buying simple. Whether you're looking for a spacious SUV or a powerful truck, let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you into your next vehicle. Take advantage of current offers going on now. Shop online or in-store at one of our 3 convenient locations in Blair, Omaha, and Plattsmouth. Shop with confidence at Woodhouse Ford.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USafe Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
Hey, sports fans, heading to the big game tonight? Make sure you stop by Speedy Mart before you hit the stadium. Fuel up your car and grab your favorite snacks and drinks to keep your energy high. Whether it's chips, soda, or a quick meal, Speedy Mart has everything you need to kick off your game night right. Don't miss out. Swing by Speedy Mart for all your pre-game essentials.
Speedy Mart, snacks before the game.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
17-0 Concordia over Seward at the half here at Al Papik Field. Concordia over Doane, Seward County against Saline County at Al Papik Field. Chase Wilkinson will bring you back in here. The Doane offense, I think, has had some struggles. They've shown some signs of life, just have not been able to build the momentum they needed to because of penalties. The Doane defense, I think, kept them in the ballgame.
Yeah, well, I think at times the offense looks really good. They're moving down the field. They're finding their wide receivers. I mean, sometimes you break open some good runs, but I think it's the biggest thing is penalties, and there's the drive killers. It just sets you behind the chains, and I think if they clean up their penalty act and continue to put the ball through the air and find their wide receivers, I think they could easily get back into this 3-score deficit.
They have the ball to start the second half. I think the biggest area of concern, and we alluded to it right there, is the penalties and the infractions. 7 penalties for 45 yards, and that's not to say Concordia hasn't had their own struggles. They've got 26 yards of penalties as well. Those are just drive killers, especially the 10-yard holdings and the illegal blocks.
Yeah, I agree. There's been a lot of laundry on the field for both teams today in this first half. I'm sure that both coaches are going to go into the halftime and talk about it and kind of tell them to clean it up. And I think we're going to see some cleaner football this second half. But, man, for Doane's offense, you cannot have those on second and third downs. Those are just, they put you way behind schedule.
Yeah, no doubt about that. DJ McGarvey, pretty good through the air. One mistake, had a pass deflected up in the air, and then an interception. 14 of 21, 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mark Arp, also really good. 14 carries for 80 yards. But the best piece offensively for the Bulldogs, Austin Jablonski, 8 receptions, 111 yards. That's incredible.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of utilizing Jablonski there, using in the short routes, and then the double moves down the field. He had a long catch for 45 yards. I'm sure they're going to go to him a lot more the second half, and also Mark Arp on the ground.
All right, we'll step aside. When we come back, more halftime brought to you by Visit Kearney on a News Channel Nebraska.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
Women have a 1 in 8 chance for developing breast cancer. Early detection makes a difference. Beatrice Community Hospital's Imaging Center can help with the latest technology, from screening with 3D mammography, breast MRI, breast ultrasound, and breast biopsy. All services conveniently located in the BCH's Imaging Center. Schedule your screening today. Incredible care, incredibly close.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life.
There's a look at a healthy crowd here on hand at Al Papik Field in Crete. Jake Bartecki alongside Chase Wilkinson as Doane trails it by a score of 17-0 at the break. Doane on third down, 2 for 8. Concordia 3 of 6. We talked about the penalties. There's also just been a difference in time of possession here. Doane actually leads in time of possession, 16 minutes to about 13. The interesting thing to me, Concordia's had those long drives that have gotten down into the red zone. They've only scored in the red zone twice today, and only one of them was set up on a drive of their own.
Yeah, no, I think they have definitely, when they get in the red zone, they have struggled a little bit. They've had some penalties of their own down there in around the 20, and I think Doane's defense also in the red zone. So I think you got to credit the Doane defense as well.
Yeah, the Doane defense has been really strong. Red zone 3 for 4 on trips for Concordia, but they've been 1 field goal and 1 stop by the Tigers on 4th down. So maybe some things to build off of for this defense in the second half. Andrew Wadeau, pretty good effort here. I mean, we talked about John DeRiso not being available today for the Tigers. Wadeau, 5 receptions for 43 yards, pretty strong.
Absolutely, you know, and I really, I respect Andrew Waddle for, coming in, filling DeRiso's shoes. That's not a tough that's a very tough task, actually. But I think he's done a really good job and set up a lot of good plays for this offense. He's kind of been one of the safety valves here for this offense in getting those receptions and getting the yards after the catch.
All right, we'll step aside. When we come back, we're going to talk about a new exciting development in the central Nebraska town of Kearney. That's coming up on our halftime show on NCN.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speedy Mart. When you have to fuel your journey and feed the crew, whether it's many or a few, Speedy Mart is fresh, ready, super clean, and convenient.
Here, customers can expect the highest quality fuel that they deserve.
And when you make a pit stop, it's gotta be fast. Easy in, easy out. Speedy Mart for the win.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Creed Area Medical Center, Wilbur and Friend Medical Clinics, and by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
More than 80 communities across the state count on Nebraska Public Power District to power their every day. And like a dependable neighbor, we work tirelessly to make our communities a better place to live. From preparing them for economic growth, to partnering in local events, to educating tomorrow's workforce, we are charged with creating community connections that are just as trusted and reliable as the electricity we provide. NPPD, powering our state, empowering our communities.
At Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
Well, we welcome you back to Al Papik Field. We do have a disappointing final score in the Husker football game. They fall to Indiana 56-7. But we've got ourselves a football game here at half between Concordia and Doane. And Chase, I think it's time now we take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Our highlights on News Channel Nebraska coming at you right now as the Doane football team, baseball team in the bottom right corner of your screen there, making an appearance here at homecoming. Our highlights brought to you in part by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, and on our opening play here, Rian Green with a fumble. That was the first run play of the ball game for the Tigers, and the third play of the ball game. Diving save of a touchdown there by Sam Hartman, and this would set up a 10-yard strike. Adam Van Cleve, 5 yards deep in the end zone, the first of 2 passing touchdowns in the first half for DJ McGarvey.
It's a great throw and catch there by McGarvey. Able to find his man on that slant route. Sets them up 7-0 early.
One play, one score, one strike, one touchdown. Kellen Myers, second possession of the ball game for Doane, blocked up front. Nick Leader, the former Husker, with a paw on it to deflect the kick.
That was a long field goal. Looked like it was Doane's first chance to score points there, but didn't have a chance to get up there.
Atwood with a PAT already on the day. Field goal attempt here from 22 yards. Up and good, no problems there. 10-0 Concordia. And here we go on what we talked about in the first couple of segments, Chase. The red zone defense being strong for the Tigers. Carlos Collazo bottled up by Jared Boggs. Sam Hartman dropping back to throw here. Steps up. Look at this sidearm throw, like Patrick Mahomes to Andrew Whiteout, who's had a good first half. 5 catches, 43 yards.
Yeah, right. That was a great sidearm throw there, and an even better catch there by Whiteout.
And a pass right side here. Darnell Riley has also made his presence known. 4 catches in the first half. Doesn't have the yardage that Wadeau or maybe Jablonski does, but he's toe-tapped his way for a few first downs. Here's a really nice throw over the middle that gets tipped and intercepted. McGarvey tossed one over the middle. Looked like he was looking for Jablonski again. Keegan Schuler with the block. Andrew Brown with the interception. And then out of the shotgun here, look at this. Meadow in the back of the end zone. Already had a 30-yard reception on the drive. Thomas Meadow with a touchdown late in the first half to make it 17-0 on a fall Saturday in Crete.
Yeah, no, that last play was really good. That was a great throw. Even Fox recovered, and looks like he had a hand on it, but it's an even better catch there for 6.
All right, let's take a look now at something that's exciting coming to Kearney, not too far from your neck of the woods. You've driven out towards this before. The Kearney Sportsplex, and it is owned by the city of Kearney and plans to open this spring. That's the spring of 2025, and it'll feature a nearly 60,000 square foot hardwood gymnasium with over 3,000 spectator bleachers, 8 regulation high school basketball courts, or up to a dozen volleyball courts and 20-plus wrestling mats. I think there's going to be a lot of big-time high school sporting events hosted in Kearney.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is going to be a great facility coming this spring, and it's going to be good for all teams across Nebraska.
All right, we'll step aside here at Al Papik Field as Doane trails it 17-0 at the break.
The halftime show is proudly presented by Visit Kearney. Find it all in Kearney.
Just finished an epic game? Keep the excitement going with a stop at Good To Go Convenience Store on your way home. Refuel with a fresh coffee. Grab a tasty sandwich and fill up your tank to be ready for the next adventure. Whether you're celebrating a win or discussing the highlights, Good To Go has all your post-game refreshments covered. Make it a part of your game day routine.
Good To Go post-game snacks.
This broadcast is brought to you by See the Trainer. Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't see just anyone, see the trainer. And by News Channel Nebraska. Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure. We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes, the wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you've got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping, star-studded evenings, and award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USafe Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
Concordia and Doane back on the field here as we get ready for the second half on News Channel Nebraska. Concordia making the trip down I-80 from Seward. Crete, of course, the home of the Doane Tigers as we get ready for the second half on NCN. Chase Wilkinson, what say you for keys to the second half for Doane?
Well, obviously, I think the penalties were a big part of the first half and kind of killing the drives. So one point is to clean up the game. Try to lessen your penalties. I think offensively, keep getting first downs. I think you got to put it in the air the second half, down 3 scores. Defense, I think you're doing a pretty good job in the red zone, but I think they need to do a better job of getting them off the field sooner and holding them to fewer points.
All right, well, Doane will kick off to start this second half. Remember, they started with the football and 3 plays into this ball game fumbled, and a recovery set up the first of 2 first-half touchdowns for Concordia, as it was Adam Van Cleef 10 yards deep in the end zone. Kellen Meyer has the ball teed up at the 35, and we're ready to go. Meyer will kick it away. Van Cleef back deep to return. He's been the return specialist in the punt game today. We're underway in the second half. Van Cleef from the 5. He's got some blocking and some big-time speed, and Van Cleef is brought down by the kicker, Kellen Meyer. A vicious tackle, but a good return by Van Cleef as well.
Yeah, good return there for Concordia. Great tackle by the punter, Kellen Meyer. I mean, he's no small kicker for sure. He's a big body, so that was a great tackle there. Yeah, they're out to the 36-yard line, and this defense needs to get a stop earlier than in the red zone.
1st and 10 coming up from the 36-yard line for Concordia.
36.
Pistol set, 3 wide receivers right, 1 in the tight end spot. Jablonski, the intended target. A flag comes in on the first play from scrimmage. We've seen a lot of them today. That's not changing, at least at the clip here in the second half.
Starts off with a penalty. That's not what you want to see.
No.
Holding. Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's a holding against Doane. And for the Tigers, their 8th penalty of the ball game. Their season high is 11.
Following the penalty, first down and 20. At the
rate
26.
we're going now, that could be in danger. The penalty charge to Philip Guthrie, who was banged up at one point earlier in this ball game. Good to see him back out on the field. Arp
on the carry. Trips up
the carry there.
30.
And he picks up about 7 or 8. And it brings up second down.
That's another good run there by Arp there.
And 14.
Right through the middle, able to get 7, put them kind of closer back to schedule.
Arp will run forward, and he picks
Schuler
up about
makes a
4.
tackle on the ball carrier, number 1. Mark Arp.
Arp had himself a good first half. He's been quiet 36. Because most of the noise has come in the pass game. McGarvey 180 passing yards, but Arp over 80 rushing yards in this game here today. And Van Cleve makes the catch and breaks a tackle. Andrew Brown with a missed one in the middle of the field. Van Cleve cuts to his left and gets down to about the 31 after a big gain on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that's another great play by there, Arp. I would call him the unsung hero of this offense. He's doing a lot of the work, getting downfield, just not getting the touchdown for himself.
Arp with the carry here after the big completion.
Arp on the carry, tackled quickly by number
Adam
6,
Van
Tanner
Cleve.
Simdorn.
And Simdorn in there for the tackle on Mark Arp. And that brings up 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard gain.
It's a good play by this defense. Way to bottle up Arp, not to give him more yards after the run.
Handoff right side.
Arp on the carry, tackled by
carry,
Boggs.
and he picks up about 8 there, and it brings up 3rd and very manageable.
Arp's done a good job of slipping through these gaps and able to just find a little crease and able to get positive yardage.
2 wide receivers to the right. Jablonski, one of them, makes the catch, but a whistle and a false start before the play.
It's definitely going to help out this Doane defense. Back them up, make it a 3rd and long. And this is where you need to get a stop here.
Number 1, not all players were set. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
And that penalty against the running back, Arp.
And that's kind of like when you go up tempo like that as an offense, those penalties definitely come back to bite you because not everyone gets set in time.
3rd down and 8 to go. Pistol set, McGarvey looks for Jablonski. This is a dangerous throw, incomplete. Turning around and giving it a look was Zach Fox, but pass falls incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
That's good pressure there by Jarrett Boggs coming through the middle. Looks like he was unblocked. We're able to make a great move on that tackle there. Get pressure on McGarvey there. Brings up 4th down.
Pistol set. 3 wide receivers right. Empty to the left is Concordia, who's gutsy on offense, will go for it here. Jablonski open, and he makes the catch for the touchdown. On 4th and 8, Coach Jabbercow gets gutsy and throws a 32-yard strike to the end zone. Jablonski, we talked about it, had done just about everything right today, and now he gets himself a 30-plus yard touchdown reception. Over 140 receiving yards as well. What a play.
That was a beautiful throw there by McGarvey. Over to Jablonski in the corner of the end zone. Great catch there. Kind of a defensive breakdown there for Doane.
7 plays, 64 yards. Jablonski with the reception on the 30-yard strike from DJ McGarvey. The PAT is up, and it is a 24-0 Concordia lead. They go down the field in just 7 plays and add 7 points. We'll step aside. You're watching Doane football on News Channel Nebraska.
Anything for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more. From little feet to little paws, to updates and overhauls. From soft and cozy to durable and resilient. From something that blends in or something that's different. From DIY to custom install, O Street Carpet can help you with it all. Whatever your needs are for the floor, O Street Carpet has it and more.
A big-time 4th down conversion for a touchdown. Doesn't get much better than that Austin Jablonski now 9 catches, 140 yards, and DJ McGarvey tosses his third touchdown pass through his third different receiver here today. 24-0 in favor of Concordia, as Doane looking to get the football back here as the kickoff is away. And we get the third quarter back underway as this one is through the end zone for a touchback.
Be a touchback.
How
Doane will have the football 1st and 10.
Impressive is it that touchdown comes on 3rd and 8, and how much aggression does it take to make that call on the opening drive of the second half?
I mean, yeah, it was a very aggressive call. You know, I thought we stopped them on 4th down. Was it 3rd down and 8 or 4th down and 8? I mean, corner of the end zone. That's a tough place to put the football, but Jablonski able to grab it. I mean, that was very aggressive, and it ended up paying off for that Concordia Bulldogs.
You got to also remember, Concordia was 0 for 1 on 4th down already in the ball game.
Yeah.
Trying to go for it near the end zone. No fear from Coach Daberkow. Snap back to the quarterback Hartman on the first possession of the second half for Doane. Andrew Waito with the reception, and he's smothered at the 35 after a pickup of about 9. In the first half, Sam Hartman, 13 of 20 for 94 yards. He completes his first attempt of the second half here. What do you think of Sam Hartman in the first 30 minutes?
I think he did a good job of getting that ball out quick enough, but I think they got to continue it, and now they got to take longer shots, deep shots down the field this second half.
We're looking at a 3+ score game here in the third quarter. Here's James Miles, who gets carry number 7 on the afternoon. He picks up about 2 yards. 7 attempts, 16 yards on the day for him.
Tackled by Grindy. 2nd and 6 at the 39.
Second down, 6 to go. Shotgun set. Here's the throw to the right side. Pass caught. Darnell Riley, first down. He slides out of bounds.
It's a good throw and catch there by Darnell Riley. Able to get his foot down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Kind of like a diving catch there. Darnell Riley's been really good at just pulling in that ball, maintaining possession before getting out of bounds. Another first down for the Stone offense, and they got to go not super quick, but more up-tempo than where they were in the first half.
First down, 10 to go from the 47-yard line. Hartman takes a shot as he gets hit in the backfield. He was looking for Darnell Riley.
Looking for that play-action pass. Instead, though, Hartman gets met by some Concordia Bulldogs defensive linemen right after the play fake. And that's just a hard throw to make when you're under pressure.
Hartman now 15 of 24 through the air for 113 yards. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun set, man comes in motion, and it's Reimers. Green tripped up, taken down in the backfield for a loss on the play. Big-time tackle, Devin Poley, his 3rd TFL on the afternoon.
Yeah, he's having himself a great game. Good ankle tackle there behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 11.
It's just a great play there from the veteran senior.
3rd down, 10 to go. Doane on 3rd down today is 2 for 8. They've struggled. Hartman, under duress, evades 1 sack, gets a block, and he runs to the line of scrimmage, gets back to there, and not much more. 4th down coming up. Fans were a little frustrated. They wanted to call in the backfield there.
Yeah, I mean, he's running for his life back there. Just could not find anything downfield.
The punter is in the game. Punt returner number 2.
Just had to tuck it and try to get what he can.
4th down, 10 to go. 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Kellen Meyer gets ready to boot it away. Takes a good Concordia roll. Man, it doesn't take a better roll than that, and it clanked off the cleat of a Tiger somewhere near the 33. And that's where Concordia will take over after an empty first trip down the field for the Tigers. Well, Doane's defense has kept them, I think, mostly in the ball game. The offense hasn't helped them a ton. But the last possession was a short field for Concordia, and it really showed what they can do when they get the pass game and the run game balanced and effective.
Absolutely. No, that was a great throw and strike from McGarvey. They can't allow that to happen again. They got to hold them here. If they go over and score another 6, then it's looking dangerous.
First down, 10 to go from the 37-yard line.
To 37-yard line. First down for Concordia from the 37.
We had the scoreboard wrong. That was what the official was clarifying there. .9:37 to go here in the third quarter. Concordia already a touchdown on the scoreboard here in the third. Here's a strike over the middle. Austin Jablonski breaks a tackle and stumbles his way to about the 40-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 42. Today's game on News Channel Nebraska, brought to you in part by Fisher's Wine, Beer, and Spirits. In Crete, it's all you need to know. That was a beautiful strike over the middle.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job of finding them just over the middle with these slant routes.
And working quickly was Concordia. They ran a run play for Mark Arp, but there's a flag before. I don't think everyone was set.
Holding.
Oh.
Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay. First down.
That can also happen when you're working too quickly.
Exactly. No, yeah. I mean, under pressure, working against the time, you're going too quick. You're going to do some stuff that you usually don't do if you're just in normal tempo. So, yeah, these come with the up-tempo, absolutely.
First down and 20 after the penalty by Concordia. Pistol set with 3 wide receivers to the right. Arp with a run to the left side and a big hole. Down the sidelines, Arp run out of bounds at the 20.
Tackle by Brown and Simdorn on the ball carrier.
Right, Arp just another great run to that outside. Bounces it out, has a couple blocks, uses his speed.
At the 31.
Gets all the way down to the 31.
31-yard gain on the play. Pistol set here, 2 wide receivers right. Pass incomplete, Jablonski the intended target.
Jablonski the intended receiver.
Trying to go back to the Jablonski on that same slant route. I think the throw was just a tad bit behind Jablonski, or just a little low maybe. But it's going to bring it second down.
Second and 10 coming up. And we've got a whistle before the play. And a false start. That is penalty number 14 in the game between these two teams combined.
Holy cow.
False start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty, second down.
I think that's the third penalty on number 74 in this quarter alone.
Second and 15.
Second down, 15 to go from the 36. 3 wide receivers right. 1 way out wide to the left, right near the sideline, and that's Carlos Collazo. Pass over the middle, broken up. Good defensive play. Another example of this Doane secondary making a couple of plays to keep the Tigers in the ball game. Simdorn with the coverage.
Yeah, getting good pressure. You got to get pressure to McGarvey now in this second half. A great deflection, great defensive play there by Simdorn.
Third down and 15 to go. Snap back. Throw to the right side. Pass caught. Arp. Brought down inbounds. Good tackle there. Combo tackle by Simdorn and Chandler Page. Chandler Page, another backup, getting some time here for Doane.
That was just a good job there by that Doane defense. Giving up that short route, able to rally to the football, cover everything deep, and just make a play coming up front. They can have that 5-yard gain all day on 3rd and long.
Fourth down, 8 to go. 2 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. Here's a throw, downfield. Van Cleve with a catch down inside the 5, slides his way out of bounds. Clock will continue to run. Concordia now in business with a 1st and goal coming up. You look like the Doane defense might just be a little tired here.
Yeah, I mean, they've been on the field for a lot. Not bad coverage by Wiseman. Didn't think the ball was coming that low.
Arp off the left side, and he tramples his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Over 120 rushing yards on the day. He becomes the 4th different Bulldog to break the plane, and it's a 30-0 Concordia lead.
I mean, he's been a force on the ground and in the air, and he finally got himself his own touchdown. That's going to put him up 30.
Kick coming here for Atwood, who's been perfect on his PATs and field goals today. Concordia leads Doane 30-0, 7:25 to go.
The extra point
the PAT
is good.
is good. 7 plays, 63 yards. Mark Arp, 6 yards off the left edge for the score, and it's a 31-0 Concordia lead. We'll step aside.
Hey, sports fans, heading to the big game tonight? Make sure you stop by Speedy Mart before you hit the stadium. Fuel up your car and grab your favorite snacks and drinks to keep your energy high. Whether it's chips, soda, or a quick meal, Speedy Mart has everything you need to kick off your game night right. Don't miss out. Swing by Speedy Mart for all your pre-game essentials.
Speedy Mart, snacks before the game.
$7:25 to go in the third. It is a 31-0 lead in favor of Concordia. Mark Arp, a 6-yard touchdown run, capped off a 7-play, 63-yard drive that took just 2 minutes and 12 seconds off the clock as Concordia leads at 31-0. They've led all the way and have pitched a shutout defensively. Concordia look to keep that up as Doane gets the football back here. Kicking and special teams units have been busy today for the Bulldogs, and the kick is away through the end zone for a touchback, and Doane will take it out around the 25. Well, Doane's had their problem with penalties, as has Concordia. Concordia's been able to create the plays that Doane has not been able to overcome those. We'll see if that changes here, Chase.
Yeah, I hope so. It does too. I think got to play cleaner football. I mean, Concordia was lucky to get an end zone in the end zone after that last drive with all the penalties they had. I think they had 4 penalties on themselves. Doane needs to find a way here to move down the field and get a quick score.
First down, 10 to go from the 25. Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. Snap back, pressure comes. Hartman fires down the field and the pass falls incomplete.
Hartman's pass is incomplete.
Our third quarter today brought to you in part by Husker Rehab in Beatrice, Lincoln, Fairbury, and Nebraska City. It's third quarter, 31-0 Concordia. Second down and 10 to go. Sam Hartman audible in the play, it looked like there. Pass to the right side, Darnell Riley with the reception, and he picks up 6.
Good little bubble screen out there wide. Good block there by Wado. Able to get something out of nothing. Bring up about 3rd and 4.
Don't struggled on third today. They're just 2 for 9.
Yeah, and these down big, these are the third downs you have to convert. You have to move the chains on these plays.
31-0 in favor of Concordia. Hartman, 16 of 25 through the air for 119 yards. And this one falls incomplete as he flips it out of bounds in the direction of Darnell Riley. Pressure right up the gut from Concordia there, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, just not much to throw to. I mean, he's under pressure really quick. Has to get rid of it, avoid taking a sack, and it looks like they're out to punt.
4th down and 4 yards to go. Kellen Meyer on to punt again. He's been busy in the kicking game today as well, averaging 42 yards per kick on the day. Rugby-style kick here in the direction of Adam Van Cleve, who fields it on a leaping hop and runs to his right. Van Cleve will jog out of bounds just shy of midfield at the 48.
Runs out of bounds across his own 45-yard line. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10.
So Concordia takes the field again.
You almost have to think for this Concordia offense, they've already put up 31 points. I think they're looking to hand the ball off to Arp and to Collazo. Definitely just keep that clock moving for this Bulldog offense.
Handoff to the left side. Collazo with a big hole. The second string back for the Bulldogs with a first string type of run as he picks up 25.
Yeah, it's just a tough, hard run there by Collazo. Looked to be like a simple counter play. Able to bounce it to the outside. Throws a stiff arm, gets out of bounds. Just a good run.
Run off to the right side here.
Collazo on the carry.
Collazo doubling down on a nice run. We talked about how hard he is to bring down. 215, 511.
Another good run there, following his lead blocker, able to pick up 7 and lay a big hit.
Pass to the end zone here. This is in the direction of the Doane safety, Fox, and pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like one of his wide receivers maybe tripped and fell down. Garvey just had to throw it away, lived to play another down.
2nd and 10 at the 21.
2nd down and 10 coming up. Carlos Collazo with a big run on this drive of 25 yards. That's 25 of his 42 on the day. Pressure comes. Pass caught. Jablonski in stride. Swung down by Jared Boggs inside the 5.
First down, tackled by Fox.
Another target, another reception there for Jablonski.
At the 6.
Just a casual delay en route there. Another good throw. It's going to be 1st and goal for them.
1st and goal. Pass left side. Van Cleve makes the grab, and he's into the end zone on the screen for the 2nd touchdown of his day, and it's 37-0 Concordia.
Yeah, just a simple bubble route there, or a screen pass there for Van Cleve. Simple throw and catch. Able to just push it to the outside and score.
37-0 with 4:53 to go in the ball game, in the 3rd quarter at least. Atwood on for another kick. Kick is on its way.
The extra point is good.
And it is good. 38-0 the score, 4:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. Adam Van Cleve with his 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game, and Concordia increases the lead.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Green and Brown, the returners for Doane.
38-0 is the score, 4:53 to go. As Concordia adds another touchdown on the day, Adam Van Cleve finds the end zone for the 2nd time. That capped off a 5-play, 53-yard scoring drive. 90 seconds off the clock.
It will be a touchback. Doane football at the 25.
So Doane will take over at the 25. The offense just has not had the pieces that it needs to move the football. And we talked about it, Chase, in the pregame show. Just 236 total yards on the season for Doane. And they're at 145 right now, usually against teams like Concordia and Northwestern. And the teams that have been on Doane's recent schedule, that probably just isn't going to cut it.
No, absolutely not. I mean, they cannot get the running game established or even started. And now you can't do the running game. You got to put the ball in the air since you're down so much.
Sam Hartman out of the backfield will throw over the middle, and the pass is caught. Andrew Waito with a big hole up the middle and across the 50-yard line into Concordia territory. Tackle made by Jaden Sear.
One of the few bright spots on this offense from today. I think Waito's doing a fantastic job of finding himself open and allowing to get some yards after the catch. I think he's having a fantastic game stepping in for this wide receiver group.
First down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. After a big completion there. Over 25. Shotgun set. Hartman will go to the air again. He's backed up here. Feels the heat. Concordia wanted a hold, but the pass is called in and caught. Thrown in the direction of Zach Perez, who has his first catch of the day.
Yeah, I think there's a flag back there. I think they're going to get a holding call on James Caslon, number 54.
Flag came in late, but I think it is indeed a hold against Doane. It was pretty obvious. I saw it mid-play.
Right.
Call in the game. Usually that means that it's probably a hold. There it is.
Number 54. Take your penalty. First down.
It is indeed against James Caslon. Redshirt senior out of Ashton, Nebraska, St. Paul High School alum. Did you ever play St. Paul?
First and 20.
Oh, no. They were a couple classes
They were above
us,
McCool?
yeah.
Okay.
McCool Junction was pretty low level.
And where's McCool at right now?
Just about 40 minutes.
Class-wise, are they C2?
Oh, Class D1.
D1, okay. Snap back. Hartman fires, pass caught. Doubles down on the completion over the middle to Perez. And Zach Perez with the second play of over 20 yards or more on this drive.
It's a good route there by Perez. Good job by Hartman, able to find him across the middle of the field. Able to make a good run down there to about the 25-yard line.
James Miles with a carry left side.
Miles on the carry.
Picks up about 3 yards.
I think that's the first time they ran the ball on this drive.
Tackled by Grindy.
Not what they want to do down this much late in the third quarter, but sometimes
Gain of 2, second down.
That's all you
8.
can do when you've been passing it downfield.
At the 22.
Second down and 8. James Miles has been quiet today. 7 carries for 18 yards as Concordia stuffed this run for Doane, averaging just 1.4 yards per attempt. Miles gets stuffed here.
Not a lot of lanes for running here. Not picking up a lot of yardage. Now it's looking at a 3rd and long, and you're about 100% sure you got to put it through the air. See what they draw up for 3rd and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
At the 21.
Doane 2 for 10 on 3rd down today. On pace for one of their worst days on 3rd down of the season. Shotgun set. Hartman gets blown up. Nick Leader, he was somehow able to escape, and he fires one incomplete. Leader did deliver a hit after the play. And now a little pushing and shoving going on around the pile. I don't think Blake Bieber took too kindly to the late little shove that Nick Leader gave his quarterback after the play.
Yeah, he was. Hartman was under pressure early again, able to avoid one. And then tries to look for Waito in the back of the end zone, but just couldn't connect.
38 yards.
Kellen Meyer to attempt a kick. He was blocked earlier. This one on its way. He gets this one off cleanly, and it hits the right upright and clanks off. And a shutout still on the table for Concordia.
Oh, that is just a killer right there. Think you're going to come away with some sort of points, and then hits the right side of that bar.
I mean, it hit the exact flag on the upright.
Oh.
You can see it in the top left of your screen. You can see the upright kind of rattling after he hit it. I mean, it was solidly kicked.
Yeah.
So now Concordia takes over at the 22. Would have been an attempt of 39 yards.
1st and 10, Bulldogs on their 21. Arp on the carry.
Arp with a run there. He scored just moments ago on the last drive for Concordia.
And you know that this is what they're going to do now, up 38-0.
Tackle by Boggs.
Concordia's looking to just take as much time as they can off the clock.
2nd down.
Bad snap. New quarterback in the ball game. Here to check that is still McGarvey. It looked like Gideon Stark was warming up on the sideline, so he might, by the fourth quarter, see some second stringers into the ball game for both sides. This pass to the sideline incomplete, and it brings up 3rd and 10. Looked like it might have caught in a piece of the opposite offensive lineman to the center.
Right, a little miss snap. Just had to throw it out of bounds, play another down. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, though.
3rd down, 10 to go. Good snap here. Jablonski was a little underthrown as he turned around. And it's a 3-and-out there, so there's a good stop for the Doane defense.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to go for Jablonski on this wheel route on this near side. Boucher in coverage just looked like he was trying to go to a back shoulder throw. Just couldn't connect, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10. And another stop for this Doane defense.
Yeah, the defense, you really can't fault them today. I think they've done a nice job, especially in the first half, of keeping Doane kind of in the ball game as some good pressure comes to the punter here. Wiseman on the return. Gets to about the 40, and he's brought down.
Cade Wiseman on the return to the 40.
So Doane with just 60 yards to go down the field to try and score. Blocked field goal on their last possession. Missed field goal on their last possession. It was a blocked field goal earlier in the ball game. Today's game is brought to you in part by City Bank and Trust in Crete. Member FDIC. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the 40. Rian Green in the backfield with the quarterback Hartman. 2 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. Snap to Hartman. He'll look left side. Pass is complete. Hauled in the flat by Nate Fox.
44 Nate Fox.
Yeah, looked like they were going to try to go for a little screenplay for the tight end to the left side. The cornerbacks from Concordia kind of saw that coming right away.
They blew it up on the play. 2nd down, coming up. Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers right and 1 to the left. Hartman under pressure. Rolls out left, fires, and he hits Rian Green. A rare reception for Rian Green, and he is brought down on the play. And some Doane fans not liking that tackle.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to get a horse collar call that happened on Rian Green there. Coach Jonathan Johnson's trying to plead his case over there to the ref.
And that is going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll see if Jonathan Johnson does talk to the officials about that one. 3rd and 1 when we come back to start the 4th. Concordia leading Doane 38-zip.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
Women have a 1 in 8 chance for developing breast cancer. Early detection makes a difference. Beatrice Community Hospital's Imaging Center can help with the latest technology, from screening with 3D mammography, breast MRI, breast ultrasound, and breast biopsy. All services conveniently located in the BCH's Imaging Center. Schedule your screening today. Incredible care, incredibly close.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life.
We welcome you back to Al Papik Field. 3rd down and a yard to go here for Doane. And Doane will go to the air. Hartman going down the sidelines. Has a man pass caught. Touchdown Tigers. Zach Perez down the sideline makes the grab. He had 3 catches of 20 yards or more in this second half. And his first reception of the 4th quarter is a touchdown.
That was a great play there. I think Hartman was trying to drop someone off sides right there. Instead, he just goes deep, little A-Rod throw over to Perez. Perez able to come down with it, break a tackle, and get to the end zone. And that's awesome. Finally, some signs of life from this offense.
A 51-yard completion for the score to get Doane on the board. And it's 38-7. PAT on its way. It is up and good. 14:53 to go here in the ball game. They will not be shut out here this afternoon. 38-7 Concordia. Doane with a touchdown. Zach Perez, big catch.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speedy Mart. When you have to fuel your journey and feed the crew, whether it's many or a few, Speedy Mart is fresh, ready, super clean, and convenient.
Here, customers can expect the highest quality fuel that they deserve.
And when you make a pit stop, it's gotta be fast. Easy in, easy out. Speedy Mart for the win.
We welcome you back to Al Papik Field in Crete. 38-7 to go. 38-7, 14:53 to go. If you're just joining us, Doane on the board on their last play. A 3-play, 60-yard drive capped off by a 51-yard receiving touchdown by Zach Perez. The longest reception of his career, and it gets Doane on the scoreboard. There will not be a shutout here this afternoon. Kick is through the end zone for a touchback.
It is a touchback.
And Doane will take the football
at the 25.
Or excuse me, Doane will give the football back to Concordia at the 25. Signs of life on that Doane sideline.
Absolutely.
Good to see.
Absolutely. That was a great throw by Hartman deep to Perez. Perez able to come down with it. That was awesome. And makes this, yeah, like you said, no shutout today. Definitely not. Don't want to do that on homecoming. Able to get some points on the board, and let's see where it goes from there.
38-7 in favor
at the 25
of Concordia, but here's that throw. Back shoulder, and in just one-on-one coverage, I think Doane likes the matchup.
That was a great throw. I mean, placed perfectly by Hartman.
Left side, Carlos Collazo.
Collazo on the carry, tackled by
Tanner Simdorn after a pickup of about 6.
Yeah, I think they're going to turn to Collazo more this second half. I think Arp's done more than enough as the starting running back. They're going to let Collazo get more carries.
Pass left side.
Pass is incomplete.
And it's incomplete, as that one was intended.
3rd and 3 at the 32.
Looked like the wide receiver in the flat, Meadow, who already has himself a touchdown today. (38-7) the score, 14:32 to go. Concordia with 495 total yards of offense. Collazo run there. Collazo himself with now 57 rushing yards on the day.
That's another good run there by Collazo. I think I like about the O-line of Concordia is their big boys are running down the field, doing a great job at blocking, and it's easy for a running back to follow them.
Snap back to Hartman, fires right side, pass, caught, hauled in, and able to move the ball up the field a bit. There is a flag. No, it was not a flag. Never mind. I keep getting a little confused, and maybe somebody at home has noticed this as well. Maybe you've noticed it. Dalen Russell is wearing yellow gloves and yellow cleats.
Yes.
And every time he makes a run, I think that it's his, it is his cleats or his gloves, and I keep thinking it's a flag on the field.
Yeah, no, I've definitely done that a time or two.
Collazo with the carry here. It reminds me of the Chiefs and Ravens game earlier this season, where Isaiah Likely was wearing white. I believe it was white cleats.
Yes.
He made that catch in the end zone
to go to overtime.
To go to overtime, and then you remember he had the little difference between the black of the end zone or the green of the end zone. I guess it would have been in the white of the paint behind it, and everyone kept saying if his shoes weren't white, or maybe it would have blended in.
Yeah. That's what they've been saying.
Offside.
I believe it too.
Number 97 with contact.
Songster with an encroachment there. 38-7 the score. 13:15 to go. Briggs Songster.
Second down and 6.
Meant a lot to this program through his time here. Redshirt senior out of right up the road in Lincoln. Garvey, pass caught. Van Cleve, 2 touchdowns today. Runs down the sidelines for a first down.
Number 2,
Adam Van Cleve, 7 receptions for now 108 yards.
I think they do
There's
have
a flag again, yeah. And this is not a Russell Glove or
right.
shoe fool here.
Right.
Holding. Defense, number 8. That penalty is declined. Result of play, first down.
So a penalty against the Tigers there. And on Cade Wiseman, who's played a nice game to this point.
Yeah, I don't know what defensive holding. I didn't see really anything, but maybe he's down here on this near side where he's located. Maybe there was a pushing and grabbing match.
Third down. Turns into 1st and 10. Pistol set, 3 wide receivers to the right. Snap back, looking end zone. Pass is caught out of bounds. Jablonski pushed out of bounds there. Back in coverage for Doane, Andrew Brown. 22 in black and orange.
Yeah, they're throwing to the near side of Jablonski again for another touchdown. Wiseman wanted a push off, but all in all, that's good defense by Doane.
2nd down and 10 to go after the incompletion. McGarvey now 23 of 38. Carlos Collazo with a run here. You a little surprised we're still seeing so many first-teamers out there for the Bulldogs?
I do. I mean, Doane did go down and score a quick touchdown, but they still hold a 31-point lead, and they're going up tempo right here. I'm a little shocked to see that they're still throwing the ball as well.
3rd down and 3. Collazo runs left, and he is brought down on the play.
By number 6, Tanner Simdorn.
That's another good play there. Good rally by Simdorn. Just goes through the gap perfectly. Able to pick up Collazo in the backfield. Another great play from Simdorn.
4th down.
4th and 3. Concordia is not afraid to go for it on 4th down. They're over 60% this season when they do, and they're 2 for 3 today. And I think we might have a false start here against Concordia. I first saw the movement from the right tackle. And we'll see if that is what the officials saw as well. That would be on 75, Blake Schlegel.
Offside. Defense. Number 31 in the neutral zone.
It was the other way.
It was the other way. It was the guy lined up across from him.
There you see the guard.
Yep, they think they're going to be called on Keegan Schuler there.
1st and goal at the 10.
Well, 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. With Concordia looking to crack 40 points here at Al Papik Field. Snap back to McGarvey. In the flat, incomplete.
Pass intended for Collazo is incomplete.
Looking for Carlos Collazo.
Another flag.
Penalty markers on the play.
18th total penalty today.
That is nuts.
Holding. Defense. Number 39. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Been a lot of defensive holding calls this second half.
First and 10. Actually, first and goal at the 5.
Usually you don't see those. It's usually the other way around.
They're really rare, but I've seen a couple of them now.
Half the distance, so it's first and goal at the 5. Pistol set here for the visitors from Seward. To 7, Concordia on top of Doane here this afternoon.
Waiting for the play clock to reset. It's still at double zeros.
Please set the game clock or the play clock. Thank you.
We just did.
38-7 the score. 11:09 to go. Response over the PA system. We just did. Handoff up the middle. Colazzo is bottled up. Someone loses a helmet, and now we see another flag.
On the carry. Penalty markers on the play.
This is getting kind of ridiculous with all these flags.
And to me, obviously you want to call the game until the very end and have it fair to the very end, but this is a 38-7 ball game right now. One team's nearing the end zone.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Offense, number 20. 15-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
The Doane fans happy to see one go their way.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to good call. If it was on LaValle, his helmet did fall off due to the flag.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just
that's a good call.
It is. It is a good call, and I think it should have been called. But, I mean, this is the 4th play in a row where a flag has been thrown.
Yeah. And some of that is also undisciplined by the offense and the defense here.
Right. No, I mean, they're the ones at fault. I mean, I'm sure the refs don't want to throw the flag all that much, but, I mean, sometimes you leave them no choice.
Pistol set. Throw to the right side. Jablonski makes the grab. Spins away from a tackle and gets down to the 6.
On the reception.
Pickup of about 14, who has had a great game as Jablonski. Now 12 catches for 190 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, looks like another tunnel screen out there. Able to get your lineman off to the right, downfield. All that Jablonski had to do was follow them.
Rolling out to his right. And throwing one out of bounds is McGarvey.
Pass is thrown away.
Flag comes
Penalty
in.
markers on the play.
Might get a holding call.
Holding.
Call.
Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Penalty after penalty after penalty in this second half.
Now they're going to get a holding call against Blake Schlegel. What's pretty clear on the right side of the screen. He's got penalized a lot this second half.
Second down and goal at the 17.
So second and goal from the 17. And Concordia earlier today had second and goal from outside the red zone, which is not something you see all the time. They face it here from nearing that area. Here's a fire over the middle, incomplete.
Pass
Thomas Meadow with the pass behind him.
Was Thomas Meadow.
No
third
flag
and goal
on this play, and it brings up third and goal.
I'm still kind of shocked to see them throwing the football this late in the game, up 31. Crossing route, trying to get Meadow, a little behind them. But, I mean, if I was Concordia, I don't see any reason to throw the ball. I'd probably keep the ball on the ground as much as I could.
38-7, and it's third and goal. Concordia today, 5 of 12 on third down. Rolling out right, McGarvey throwing, end zone. Andrew Brown has his second interception of the ball game, and he's down the sidelines. 30, 40, and a few flags fly in from all over the field, in between the 20 and the 25. Brown with the pick, his second of the ball game, the freshman out of Omaha Central. A nice effort today.
That was a great pick there, but you also got to credit the pressure that was in McGarvey's face right there. I mean, a great go up, way to get the ball, good return. I think the flags are going to be on Doane on the return from the pick.
We got the Andrew Brown fan section underneath us here.
We definitely do.
Homecoming, family out to support, great to see, and 2 interception for double 2.
Yeah, I might need a Brown shirt, Anthony Brown shirt.
So Brown with 2 interceptions today.
Play, the interception. During the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block, receiving team, number 6. Half the distance to the goal, first down, Doane.
It's going to be on Tanner Simdorn there.
Jonathan Johnson went over and
Following
his arm around him, had a conversation with him on the sideline.
At the 12.
Another stop in the red zone for Doane's defense today. And another one on 4th down as well. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 12 after the penalty on the Brown interception. And a run to the right side here. James Miles bottled up, taken down easily. Another big-time stop for Dalen Henson. And a loss of 1. He's now up to 4 tackles for loss today.
Yeah, Miles is trying to get to the outside, but there's just no lane to go.
At the 10.
Our 4th quarter today on NCN brought to you in part by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at Lincoln.org. The great capital city, about 25 minutes away from another great Nebraska town in Crete. Snap back and a fire over the middle. Pass is complete. A big-time catch and run over the middle. That one complete to Nate Fox.
First and 10, Doane.
The one Doane touchdown today, a big-time grab down the sideline. 51 yards for Zach Perez. Longest touchdown and longest reception in his career.
Yeah, I think the middle field's going to be Doane's friends here. They've been able to hook up on a lot of targets over middle field with slant routes and post routes.
Snap back to the quarterback here. Hartman rolls to his right. Here comes the pressure. He throws, and that pass is no signal yet from the officials. Ruled a catch.
It is a reception.
Zach Perez with a grab.
9 yards.
It's a good toe tap. Hartman rolling to his right, a little bit under pressure, able to fit it in a tight window against Perez, and he's able to get it.
At the 42.
It's a great catch.
Brings up 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 8:37 to go in the ball game. It's a 31-point lead for Concordia, 38-7. Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 left. Hartman running for his life, takes off with it, and gets maybe a yard, maybe no gain as well. And they'll bring up 2nd down at about 9 or 10.
Yeah, Hartman's rolling to his right often a lot under pressure. Try to look downfield for a possible wide receiver route that's open, but couldn't find any. How to pull it down and took what he could get.
4-yard line.
Here's a pass to the right. Darnell Riley has made a living inside the numbers. And now we've got a whistle and some arguing going on here between Riley and it looked like the safety for Concordia, Blake Mosentine.
3rd and 8, the 44.
Doane fans wanted a flag again.
Just a little bit of the rivalry coming out right there.
And it means a lot. 30 minutes separates these 2 schools.
Right, yeah. A little pushing and shoving match there. These teams are not the best of friends. Let's just say that.
Snap back. Hartman rolls to the left. Pass is caught.
Riley on the reception to about the 49-yard line.
And that one hauled in by Darnell Riley.
Along with Leader on the tackle. 4th down for the Tigers.
4th and 3 coming up. Doane falls to 3 and 13 on 3rd down. With 7:32 to go, the offense will come off the field here on 4th down. Doane did go for it once today on 4th and converted. 4th and 3 here. Ball skips to Kellen Meyer. Somehow is able to get a beautiful kick away. End-over-end kick that will just take a bounce through the left side of the end zone for a touchback. And comes out to the 20. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on NCN. 7:12 to go here in the ballgame.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
And Sundquist.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. It is all Concordia. They lead at 38-7, but stick around for our Sarpy County Tourism post-game interview. Stay play and plan your getaway at sarpycounty.com. Concordia's offense back out on the field after Andrew Brown turns them away for the second time today with his second interception, but quickly up the field past the 40-yard line, Chase.
Yeah, they're going to go no huddle here, which is kind of shocking. Mark Arp's still in the game, along with McGarvey and most of their starting lineup for the offense. I'm a little shocked.
Christensen and Jackson on the tackle. Second.
Concordia
four, the 49.
Leading this one 38-7, 2nd and 4. Fake the handoff. The pass incomplete. Good pressure there by Doane. That's something I wish we would have seen a little more of today, is rushing 4. As opposed to just having 3 down linemen try to get to the quarterback. That time it's Jared Boggs and Tanner Simdorn, and they force an incompletion.
Yeah, well, they decided to bring 2 linebackers in this blitzing scheme. Came up right through the middle, looked almost unblocked, able to get some pressure on McGarvey.
3rd down and 4 to go. Pistol set, 2 wide receivers left and 1 to the right. Handoff up the middle. Collazo running for a first down past the 40, and the bowling ball that is Carlos Collazo with another 10-plus yard carry for a first down.
Another good run there by Collazo. Looked like a Jerome Bettis run, just rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, running people over on his way there.
Doane will be on the road next week at Hastings, the Lloyd Wilson Field for
Simdorn and
Broncos homecoming. It is indeed homecoming for Tigers fans and this university here in Crete. We wish a happy homecoming to everybody. Here's a pass left side. This one thrown way out of bounds by McGarvey.
Pass is thrown away.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Nebraska Orthopedic Center.
It'll be 3rd and 3 at the 31.
5:15 to go after an incomplete pass there by DJ McGarvey. Haven't been too many of those today. 361 yards, 4 touchdowns. He has thrown 2 picks and a fire over the middle here, and now it's back-to-back incompletions as it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it looks like McGarvey's trying to pass someone that someone might have done a route incorrectly, because looked like no one was down the field. Maybe just not on the same page with his wide receiver there.
4th and 3.
4th down, 3 to go. And again, Concordia will elect to go for it on 4th here. At least that's how it looks. They're 2 for 3 on 3rd down today.
Yeah, I know.
They have turned the ball over once on 4th. They've scored on 4th. Here's a fire downfield. Jablonski makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds inside the 10 by Andrew Brown. They tested Brown, who's picked off McGarvey twice today. But DJ McGarvey's favorite target, for good reason, has been Austin Jablonski, who now has himself over 200 receiving yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I just think that they're being aggressive with their play calling here still late in the game.
Running to the right side, Arp scampers his way in for 6. Second touchdown of the day for Mark Arp. And Concordia puts up 40-plus on Doane. It's 44-7.
Yeah, just a simple outside zone there for Arp. Almost untouched into the end zone.
For the point after, number 13.
Arp now up to 157 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, which is good for over 6.5 yards per attempt. Atwood for the PAT. Kick is on its way. Low kick.
The extra point is good.
But it rumbles through the end zone and through the uprights, and it is now a 45-7 lead for Concordia. 4:40 to go in this one. We'll be back after this.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
.440 to go. 45-7 is the score in favor of Concordia as they lead Doane here at Al Papik Field. Back deep to return, Cade Wiseman and Andrew Brown. Jake Bartecki, Chase Wilkinson with you here at Al Papik. Unfortunate score for Tigers fans, but it's been a great turnout on homecoming Saturday as this one's brought across the 25 to about the 27. On the return. .433 to go. Doane with the football once again.
Yeah, if you're Doane's offense here, you know, not a lot of things have gone right.
First and
little
10 for the Tigers.
Subpar performance, but I think what you want to do now is definitely try to do what you did last drive. I mean, it worked, obviously. Went deep, caught the long ball, and scored. I don't see a reason not to do it again and try to go for another touchdown.
First down, 10 to go from the 28-yard line. Pass to the right side. Complete. Cross the numbers on the run there for the Tigers, Cannon Willis, and now you start to see some second stringers in for Doane, but Sam Hartman's still in there at QB.
Yeah, that was a good little, just a little pass out of the backfield, able to get another first down.
Nate Fox on the reception.
Right side. Nate Fox with the reception there. Catch number 4.
Gain of 4, second down and 6 at the 43.
Stick around for our top plays. Conclusion of this one brought to you in part by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. I think we'll see a lot of Austin Jablonski and some Mark Arp in there as well.
Absolutely.
Harris on the carry.
I think you might see the big catch by Zach Perez, the 51-yarder for the only touchdown of the day for Doane.
The chain crew, the press box crew.
And looks like we've got a timeout called here for an injury on the field, and that is Cannon Willis. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as Willis gets checked out. 3rd and 3 coming up.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be all right. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Our mascot, Thomas Stone Tiger in absentia.
3rd down and 3 to go. 3:25 remaining in this one. It's been all Concordia. They have over 636 total yards of offense. And it weirdly enough feels, Chase, as the Doane defense at times is what's kept them in the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were they're up against a lot of adversity, especially in the first half of just where the ball was placed for the defense to have to start out. I mean, twice it was in the red zone, and it's hard to stand tall when you're already close to your own end zone. So, I mean, give credit to the defense. I think they played tough. I think they played hard. And they should not hang their heads today.
Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers left, 1 out wide to the right. Pressure comes, firing over the middle. Pass is caught, and that one hauled in.
Pass is caught by number 82.
Kobe Cum makes the first down.
First down, Tigers.
And that's a first for Doane that moves the football inside the 35.
Yeah, Cum was pretty wide open there in the slot position, able to get that first down for this offense.
First and 10 from the 33. Here comes the pressure. Rolling right, throwing right, and completing a pass to the right side. Hauled in by Rian Green.
Yeah, scampers to his right. Sam Hartman looks, sees Rian Green kind of trailing with him, able to get a good throw and catch. It's a good snag there by Rian Green.
Doane football would also like to thank Dr. Brandon Seifert, Ethan Pearson, our head athletic trainer, and our other athletic trainers.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout here in Crete. We'll step aside, 45-7 the score.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Crete Area Medical Center, Wilbur and Friend Medical Clinics, and by News Channel Nebraska. Want to know which games we're televising each week? Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Welcome back to Al Papik Field. We're at the 2-minute timeout.
This afternoon.
45-7 the score. He's Chase Wilkinson. I'm Jake Bartecki. We'll talk with Jonathan Johnson at the conclusion of this one. Doane looking to cash in one more time before this one's said and done. Gorgeous day for football, 79 degrees. That wind that was so vicious this week died off, very comfortable.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day for football today.
Can't believe it, in late October as well. Hartman, pass right side, complete. Zach Perez, who has the 1 touchdown of the day, picks up a few yards there for Doane.
This offense would love to get one more touchdown at least right before the end of this game.
First and 10 coming up. 100 seconds to go. Perez was brought down in bounds. So, clock continues to run. Shotgun set. Passing down to the end zone. Jump ball. Did Wado come down with it? They say he did not.
Oh.
Wow.
Pass is ruled
I'd like to see the replay on that one. It looked pretty good from here. The whole Doane bench sure thought he did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was just a beautiful catch by Wado. Went up over the defender and grabbed it off his head.
Ruled incomplete. Second down and 10 at the 21.
Center points it. Ooh, maybe just a bit off.
Maybe. I mean, even after that play, I think Wado's had a great day stepping up in that wide receiver 1 role.
Shotgun set. Hartman looking end zone. This time it's Perez, and he's shoved out of bounds as well. And that one incomplete, and it brings up 3rd and 10.
Kind of that same outcome from Wado's last play. Just caught the ball in the end zone, just could not get the feet in bounds, just a little too far outside.
.117 to go in this one. 45-7 the score. Shotgun set. 1 in the slot. Kobe Cum, the wide receiver in the slot. Hartman gets backed up, and he goes down. Sack on the play there for Concordia. Kyle Sterup with the takedown.
Timeout for defensive injury. We can go here now.
Well, that brings up 3rd and 10. We had a hot mic there from one of the officials.
Yeah, we did. Got a little extra words.
4th and 24. I don't see anyone banged up. I think Doane might have called. Doane didn't call a timeout.
Well,
I don't know what the holdup is.
It was a defensive injury, but I think he hobbled off in time off the field.
Doane has elected to decline the 10-second runoff. The clock will start.
That's what the conversation was about.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
Well, we will see what Kellen Meyer has to kick here. .52-yard 52-yard kick here for Kellen Meyer for a new career long. Snap is down, hold is down, kick is up. Does it have the distance? It does, and it has way more than enough distance. 52-yarder, a new career high for Kellen Meyer, and it's 45-10. 1:01 to go here in Crete. Doane adds 3 more.
More than 80 communities across the state count on Nebraska Public Power District to power their every day. And like a dependable neighbor, we work tirelessly to make our communities a better place to live. From preparing them for economic growth, to partnering in local events, to educating tomorrow's workforce, we are charged with creating community connections that are just as trusted and reliable as the electricity we provide. NPPD, powering our state, empowering our communities.
Well, a kick that was good from 52 might have been good from 62. Kellen Meyer, the Ord native, gets Doane 3 more. Kellen Meyer will kick it away. And this one goes through the end zone for a touchback.
Concordia will have the ball first down.
Concordia will take it from the 25. So, Doane down 45-10. They head to Hastings next week. How do the Tigers get ready for the test on the road with the Broncos?
Well, I mean, this was a tough loss for Doane, being homecoming weekend and trying to knock off Concordia after that huge win against Northwestern. But I think there's a lot of positives you can somewhat take from this game. Defensively, you got a couple of turnovers. Offensively, you can move the ball. You found out you can move the ball still. I mean, they just have to go into this week's practice and work on their strengths and work even harder on their weaknesses.
1st and 10. And now we're starting to see some third-teamers, second-teamers in for Concordia. We were a little surprised we didn't see them in earlier. That run there by Tyler Douglas, a sophomore out of Grand Island. Double down the carries here to Douglas, and he gets a first down.
Douglas again on the carry for a Bulldog first down.
30 seconds to go. Clock is stopped here as they reset the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40.
And I think one of these next 2 plays will be the final of the ball game. Douglas, another carry.
Douglas on the carry.
Well, Concordia does not have to run another play here if they don't choose to. Game clock at 11, play clock at 19. Concordia up big, 45-10. Handing it off right side. Douglas
on the carry, and that's the last play
will
of today's
run for a first down, and that ends the ball game. 45-10. Doane loses their 5th straight, and Concordia improves to 5-2. We'll get thoughts with the Doane head coach after this.
At Nebraska Orthopedic Center, they provide comprehensive orthopedic health care. Their physicians are highly skilled in all areas of orthopedic and sports medicine, including spine surgery, foot and ankle, hand and upper extremities, fracture care, and total joint replacement. Their expertise includes the medical management of injuries through physical and rehabilitative methods or surgical intervention. To schedule an appointment or to learn more about Nebraska Orthopedic Center and their family of 25 physicians, go online to nebraskaortho.com. That's nebraskaortho.com. Nebraska Orthopedic Center is your healing destination.
Just finished an epic game? Keep the excitement going with a stop at Good to Go Convenience Store on your way home. Refuel with a fresh coffee. Grab a tasty sandwich and fill up your tank to be ready for the next adventure. Whether you're celebrating a win or discussing the highlights, Good to Go has all your post-game refreshments covered. Make it a part of your game day routine.
Good to Go post-game snacks.
This broadcast is brought to you by See the Trainer. Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't see just anyone, see the trainer. And by News Channel Nebraska. Follow us on X at NCN Sports.
Need relief from pain or support for recovery? Don't just see anyone, see the trainer. From bracing to home health and rehab products, they provide the right solutions to keep you moving. Whether it's a chronic condition or sudden injury, their expert team will help you find the perfect fit. With a wide range of in-stock orthopedic, sports medicine, or rehabilitation products, See the Trainer is dedicated to improving your quality of life. Visit the professionals at See the Trainer in Columbus, Lincoln, Omaha, Bellevue, and North Platte.
Kearney, Nebraska is the getaway you never knew you needed. With comfortable, premium lodging, eclectic shopping, and a variety of locally owned craft food and drink options, Kearney has something for everyone. By day, you'll find rich history, outdoor adventure, and some of America's most unique attractions. And by night, our many entertainment options, dazzling performances, and unique hangouts offer the perfect way to unwind. Visit Kearney. It's so much more than just in the middle.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back. Sure.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. We have a wedding band, so we'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you've got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Husker Rehab, treating the cause of pain, not just the symptoms. Schaefer's, we're more than just TVs and appliances. And by Claybaugh Pharmacy, your locally owned hometown pharmacy.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
other companies have the revolving door. Every time we come into Schaefer's, it's always the same people. And the big thing to me is they know you by name. They know who you are, which makes a person like myself feel just warm and welcome here. And that's what's great about Schaefer's.
Schaefer's has the essential Whirlpool appliances you need, from refrigerators and air fry ranges to laundry pairs to keep your clothes clean and sanitized at everyday low prices. At Schaefer's, we are more than just TVs and appliances.
For over 40 years, Claybaugh Pharmacy has been your trusted, family-owned, full-service pharmacy. We provide traditional medical options, medical equipment, immunizations, and over-the-counter products. We take pride in going above and beyond to improve the health of our community. And to ensure you have a seamless experience, manage your profile and refills with a touch of the finger from home. Claybaugh Pharmacy in downtown Beatrice, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
Well, Coach Johnson, obviously not what you guys were hoping for today on homecoming. When a team is spreading the ball around to that many different receivers that are moving the ball that effectively, how hard is it to keep up with them?
Yeah, well, I thought we played pretty well defensively there that entire first half. We gave up 10 points minus that turnover in the first drive. So I don't think defensively that we played necessarily bad. We have to make key plays on those fourth downs. They went for every fourth down. They're trying to extend drives. We got to make those plays and get off the field. It's about us continuing to get better and make those plays when we get those opportunities to execute.
You mentioned the good defensive plays in that first half. Those fourth down stops in the red zone, how good is that to build off of for next week?
Yeah, there's a lot of positives to build off of. We had 2 interceptions, a couple of fourth down stops there that were really good. But again, it's about continued execution, continuing to improve as a program and get better. And then offensively, we can't turn the football over, and we've got to move it a little bit better, give our defense some rest. But I thought we played a decent game. We've got to continue to improve.
14 penalties for you guys today. What's the biggest thing that needs to change in practice to cut that number down for next week?
Yeah, it's all about discipline. A lot of those are tit for tat. We'll see them on film. We'll get those cleaned up. But, yeah, we got to be more disciplined for sure.
All right, that's head coach Jonathan Johnson after Doane falls today 45-10 to Concordia. We'll wrap it up after this.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Western Oil. Stop by your nearest Speedy Mart or Good to Go convenience stores today. USAFE Pharmacy, dedicated to the well-being of all our customers. And by Zollner Ford Lincoln, meeting your sales, service, and parts needs.
When the game wraps up or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Woodhouse Buick GMC has your next vehicle. Whether you're looking for a reliable SUV like the Buick Envision or a powerful truck like the GMC Sierra, our staff will help you find the right vehicle. Take advantage of current offers going on now. Shop in-store or online at WoodhouseBuickGMC.com. Woodhouse Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
How liberal is Dan Osborne? Get this, you worked for your Social Security, but Osborne would give those benefits away to illegal immigrants. It's a slap in the face to seniors. Social Security benefits for illegals? Dan Osborne is so far left, he's not right for Nebraska. Deb Fisher fights for us. She stood with Trump to secure our border and protect Social Security. President Trump endorsed. Deb Fisher for Senate.
I'm Deb Fisher, and I approve this message.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life.
Welcome back to Al Papik Field in Crete. Our many thanks to head coach Jonathan Johnson for sharing a few thoughts with us after Doane falls 45-10 to Concordia here this afternoon. Chase, your thoughts on what the head coach had to say post-game?
No, I like what he said about, thought that both sides of the ball did really good things and how we can learn from it. And, yeah, this was a bit tough pill to swallow. I 100% agree. But you can always look at it. It's never as bad as it seems, but it's never as good as it seems. And I think they can take a lot from this game.
All right, well, let's take a look at how this one went down, brought to you in part by our top plays and Currency. Currency makes financing quick, easy, and secure for heavy machinery, ag equipment, trucks, trailers, and more. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Doane coming into this one on a 4-game losing streak. Concordia riding high after an upset of Northwestern College last week. They are 4-2. There you see the Concordia Bulldogs trotting their way onto the field in hostile territory, and this set up right after a fumble on the third play of the game by Rian Green. One throw, one touchdown. Adam Van Cleve 8 deep in the end zone.
Yeah, no, that was a great play. Simple pass and catch.
Second quarter now as Concordia already up 10-0 in this one. This was one of the plays that Coach Johnson talked about, Chase, those fourth down stops in the red zone.
No, they were definitely huge. That's a great blow-up play there from Boggs. Able to get a stop close to the goal line.
And here's a Patrick Mahomes-esque throw by Sam Hartman. Sidearms it to Andrew Waito, who had a really nice game today. I was impressed with the numbers from him. 7 receptions for 74 yards. Also, Darnell Riley made a living inside the numbers. 6 catches for 56 yards. Toe taps his way for a first down. After this, here's a pass tipped by Keegan Schuler, the first of 2 interceptions today for freshman Andrew Brown, the Omaha Central alum, making his presence known in the Doane secondary.
Yeah, he had a great game today, grabbing 2 picks, making a couple tackles as well.
Back to throw here was McGarvey as he throws one back corner of the end zone after a 27-yard reception earlier on the drive. Thomas Meadow toe taps his way into the back corner, beats the defender, gets Doane down 17-0, and Concordia ahead late in that first half. McGarvey dropping back to throw. He's looking to the end zone here. Austin Jablonski, probably the player of the game. 13 receptions, 213 yards, and a touchdown, and that's that touchdown right there. Snap back here to McGarvey. Mark Arp, another really impressive performance. He had 25 carries, 161 yards, and a couple of scores. That's the first of 2 right there. Put Concordia up 31-0. And then Adam Van Cleve, one of 3 different Bulldogs with multiple touchdowns today. Little screen route, skirts around the sideline, and finds the end zone for the score. And then Doane finally does get on the board. It took a while. Took all the way till the first play of the fourth quarter, but you won't see a better throw and catch than this all day. Zach Perez, longest reception of his career, 51 yards, and Doane would not be shut out.
Yeah, that was good. That was a great throw and catch. A good catch there by Perez.
McGarvey dropping back to throw, takes a shot. Andrew Brown goes up and picks it off in the end zone for his second interception of the day. The freshman, a really nice outing.
Yeah, no, he did a great job. That's the second pick there. He was just able to make the right plays at the right time and had 2 picks to come with it. He had a great game today.
Mark Arp gets a carry here. We talked about multiple touchdowns for the Concordia running back today. That's the second of his day. Really nice effort from him. And then Kellen Meyer, how about this? 52-yard field goal. It would have been good from 62 yards. And Doane gets 10 points on the board. That's the final. That's how it looked. That's how it sounded. That's how it went here on NCN. Concordia 45, Doane 10. For Chase Wilkinson, my name is Jake Bartecki, signing off for Danny Alvarado and our entire News Channel Nebraska crew that does such a great job here every Saturday in Crete. We appreciate you tuning in. Good night, everyone.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.